Hey everybody, the boys are not in the building this week, so we put together a Thanksgiving compilation video for you. We hope you enjoy. This is our 255th episode, and we just are very thankful for all the support you guys have given us. And we hope you have fun and enjoy your holiday and have a great Thanksgiving. All right, bye.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Thanksgiving edition.
Thanksgiving,
motherfucker!
y'all eating this Thanksgiving.
With me, as usual, I got the boys in the house. Anthony, 9.5 toe. Word on the street has a huge hammer, surely.
Man.
Hello. Move down a little further. My main man, co-worker, boss yells at me sometimes, but he has a medium-sized cock. His name's Johnny Rosado.
What's up? What's up?
And then our co-host, hailing from Southside, looking like $1,000. Give it up for Moneyline Welsh.
Whoa. What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Got some good news today.
Lay it on us.
My butthole will be back in action next Friday.
Can we have
Friday.
Well, I'm having surgery. I'm having surgery next Thursday, so I'll be laid up. They said anywhere from like 3 to 7 days in the hospital. But after that, it's Butthole City.
We got to have a party.
Welcome back.
For this.
Welcome back, Butthole.
Welcome back, Butthole. Just like a bunch of balloon knots taped to the wall.
So I'm pretty pumped about that. I got that news today.
That's great.
You'll be taking steamers in no time. Good for you, dude.
You don't take your. I mean, don't take your buttholes for granted because.
What did
Could all be over.
Yeah, it could all be over. real
did
quick.
they bring up like drinking anymore? Even though that's probably wasn't the top priority.
No, I'm sure he's gonna get into that fucking, and when they're about to discharge me or whatever. I don't even care at this point. I'll never.
Right,
I'll
I know.
never
You just
drink
want
again.
Butthole back.
Yeah, I just need to be able to poop again.
Fucking right.
That's awesome news, though, dude.
Yeah, so the Steelers stink, huh?
Worst 10-0 team ever.
I'm about to back out of this 10-0 like fucking they stink fucking take that I have.
Too late.
I mean, because now it's like national people are doing it. Like if fucking ESPN dudes are fucking saying like the fucking Steelers are the worst 10-0 team of all time. They haven't played anybody. Like, all right, like I said that like week 2. Now like you're fucking jumping on the train at week fucking 10. Chill out.
I've heard a lot of that, but it's like they were like breaking down today like the 72 Dolphins, and they were like statistically they like lined up with these Steelers. Like their offense wasn't number 1, their defense number 1, but they were both in the top 5. And like that's what it takes to win championships, and that's what it takes to go undefeated.
What week do you think the 72 Dolphins start to get nervous?
Probably week 13, 14.
Yeah.
I
I
was
would say
thinking
the
like yeah, I was thinking around the same.
Right. 12 wins is one thing. Once you get past that, you're like, oh shit. Like,
Well, wait, didn't the Patriots do that and then lose the Super Bowl?
They went all the way up until, and then they lost Super Bowl. So they were like 19.
Yeah, and they were like heavy favorites, so the Dolphins are ready to give up that title.
Who beat them in that?
The Giants.
The Giants.
That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Eli,
Eli.
David Tyree with the one-handed catch.
Yeah,
On top of
off
the
his
head.
helmet. Yeah,
That was the first time I ever bet a money line.
Who'd
That
you
game,
take? Giants.
I had the Giants because like somebody was over like, dude, you get them on the money line for fucking like plus like 350 or some shit like that. I was like, what's that? And they're like, they just got to win. I was like, I like those odds.
Yeah.
So I hammered that money line. Fucking
How much did you throw on it?
I think $200 or something like that.
That was a nice $700 hit.
Yeah, it was fucking pumped. Watched that in Meg McGuire's basement, or fucking it was a nice little Super Bowl party. But yeah, that's where my first money line fucking bet ever. Can't win one to save my fucking life right currently, but it is what it is.
I'm on that train too.
I mean, gambling's hard, man.
It is. Like I was like, there was at one point when I first like won, I was like, this is so easy. I'm not even gonna have to ever work again.
Yeah, when that Barstool app like dropped, they had all those crazy fucking. They just suckered everybody into
They
it with
did.
these. They were like week 1. Like, there was dudes that didn't know like fucking could have named fucking all 32 NFL teams that were like winning like a couple $1,000. I was like, this is gonna. I haven't heard anything from those dudes since week 1.
No. Well, that's like one of our friends. He was on a group chat. He was up $2,800 on roulette, and then someone said, "Let's see where you're at now."
Yeah, we haven't seen that screenshot.
No. He's like, I'm trying to play turkey pull.
What I've seen this going back. Yeah, that's on my list too.
I know that's what.
Fucking what? I've seen this on Twitter. It's been going back and forth a lot. What NFL fan base do you think is the worst fan base? Like fan wise, obviously.
like just
fan base.
obnoxious.
Yeah, just grind your gears the most.
Got to be Philadelphia. No,
You
you know what the
we don't
Giants.
even we don't even play them.
I know, but like they've came to Pittsburgh before. The Giants have come and they've been
Annoying.
real fucking.
Cowboys
annoying.
fans were pretty annoying. I do remember that. That game was freezing though, so they were so uncomfortable. It was crazy. The worst experience I've had was I went to a bunch of away games years ago, but Baltimore was fucking terrible. Actually, we left at halftime.
I mean, it's Baltimore.
Yeah, right. It's the game. Fucking Suggs broke Ben's nose. It was fucking rowdy. It was a night game. We were like sitting up. Some player gave us tickets. I can't remember who it was, but we were sitting up top, so they were pretty up. Every away game, with the players' tickets for away games are fucking terrible. They're high as hell, but they're free, so we took them. We're sitting up all the way up in fucking Baltimore. This dude in front of us was a Steelers fan. He had like a raw. He was just like chilling with his girlfriend, and this dude was just spitting on his back. This Ravens fan, and I was like, "Cuz, this dude is like loogieing on you." And he was like, "What?" And they start fucking fighting immediately. Fucking pandemonium like broke out. And we're like, "Dude, let's just get out." Like it was freezing. Like let's just go back to the bar. Like we've had enough. It was halftime. Fuck, let's get the fuck out of here. We start getting like harassed, like to the point where like the cops came up and they're like, "You guys got to go." We're like, "We didn't even do anything." They're like, "You got to go," just because we were like Steeler fans. Fucking, so they kicked us out. They essentially pretty much kicked us out. And fucking, we were trying to get a cab, couldn't get a fucking cab. We're with this dude who I used to work with. He was a doorman. He was a lunatic. We finally get the cab, and he can't, like, there was not enough. The dude wasn't trying to let us in. And fucking, his window was a little down on his back seat. He grabbed his window and just shook it. The whole thing fucking shattered. It was fucking nuts. And like, luckily, like, the game was going on, so nobody was in the stadium. There was nobody around, and this cab driver just was like, we were like, "What do you want to do, man?" And he was like, "Man, fuck y'all," and like sped away. Because, and like, the dude I was with is absolute, like, he's huge. So then we like go back to the bar. His like girlfriend ended up getting in a fight with these Ravens fans. It was rowdy. It was like too rowdy. Like, dude, chill the fuck out. It's a football game.
Yeah, my sister went to Cleveland because her husband's a Cleveland fan, and she went to a Cleveland game, the Steeler game in Cleveland. Same thing happened. Like, dude, when she like checked her back, like her friend told her, like, fucking dudes was like spitting on your back, like a chick's back. Like, dude, I think there's asshole fans like that
everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, some were a little like Patriots fans when they were just winning everything. They were obnoxious. But like, what are you gonna do? They're fucking winning everything.
I mean, that's everybody from Boston, pretty much. So.
Yeah, they're like a worse version of us.
Yeah.
There's definitely some similarities, but like that, they're a little more cocky because they fucking win in every sport. Fucking.
Well, not this year, pal.
That's usually who you hate most is someone who's most like yourself.
Yeah, that's like fucking Greenfield and Carrick butted heads for
Butt
so
heads,
many,
yeah.
for so many years.
It's like Greenfield South. You know what I mean?
Burns went over. He's like, "Dude, they ain't bad. They're just like us."
Dude, this is some stuff that like Jack sent me, but I've seen this and like I don't know what your opinion is. Everybody, happy Thanksgiving anyway if you're listening to this. Like we hope you guys have a nice Thanksgiving. Like so Thanksgiving pizza is starting to be like a thing now. And like
I'm interested.
So am I. I'm like I looked at it and it like there's two different versions. One has like a white sauce and the other one has gravy. And I'm like I would want the gravy.
Yeah.
I want the and it had like gravy with the cheese, with corn, mashed potatoes, a little turkey, some stuffing, and like a little bit of cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I would fuck that up.
Is the white sauce Alfredo sauce? You mean?
I don't know.
Because I don't mind. I don't know if I'd mind Alfredo sauce.
It's white sauce. Like it said white sauce.
But yeah, if you kept the marinara like and you just had bread and cheese mixed with all that, that sounds like
it'd be
from
fine.
the right place.
Right, like if you had someone that was like, dude, and they put like real turkey on it, not like the kind of turkey they give you in jail. I mean, they give you like...
Yeah, you hate turkey. You're not a turkey guy.
You know why? Because I was in jail, and in jail they give you a turkey puck. And I'm not kidding. It's a circle piece of something. Literally, half of it's dark, and the other half's light. Like that it's not...
It scarred you from the turkey game.
I'm like, dude, but you're hungry enough, you'll fucking eat it.
Right.
So, like, now I'm just like, turkey. I just have, like, bad jailhouse memories. But, dude, it got to a point where, like, when the turkey came around, dudes started getting pumped. That's how bad the fucking food is down there.
Is there any, like, pizza shops we know going to serve?
The Thanksgiving pizza? I don't know. We should talk to Capizzuto's. I didn't see... I know Alio's makes a bunch of different shit. Minio, I don't know about Minio.
Like, that stuff, like, what's it Mark Madden always talks about is the Pilgrim from Get-Go.
It's a fire sandwich.
I heard that's a fire sandwich.
That's like the thing at Mad Max, the Gobblerito.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
I think I would rather hit up the Gobblerito. You know what I mean? But
it's from Mad Max. Anything from Mad Max instead of Get-Go
is gonna be better. But like them Gobbleritos are fire. One thing I never did in my life is a Friendsgiving, and I know that's like a big thing. Fucking, we've never done it. You know what I mean? Like I kind of almost want to do it. It's like, but it's like, what is it? It's like do you do it the day before Thanksgiving or any time before Thanksgiving?
I think you can do it anytime. I think my sister and her cul-de-sac had one like this weekend.
Did they?
Yeah.
Is it wilding out?
I don't know. I think they put on little Friendsgiving shirts and get drunk and take pictures. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like. I think if you ask most people, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, it's cool to see your family," but the majority of the people would have a much better time with their friends.
Right, because you can't pick your family, so you're gonna get stuck with a couple people you really don't want to see over the holidays. You know what I mean? Might give you anxiety. You might butt heads with. If it's your friends, I mean, you get to hang out with you want to.
Right.
Plus, you don't really have that many opportunities when you get older to like have like a set thing. Like I gotta go to this. It's Friendsgiving. I was invited.
Right.
Get the babysitter ready.
Like other people have had Friendsgivings, I just haven't been invited to one yet. So if anyone's having one next year, let me know.
We'll have to start one up.
Yeah. So okay. So we're both on board. The Thanksgiving pizza sounds pretty.
We gotta hunt it down and find it.
Yeah, we will. We'll let everyone know how it goes, dude. But this is fucking gross. And if anyone thinks it's not, I don't know who the fuck could like this. Hidden Valley Ranch eggnog sounds like the most disgusting shit on earth.
Do you think this is invented by Jack's girl and all her friends?
Dude, I don't know. It's fucking nuts, dude. What's their name? Their code name?
The Shy Girls.
Yeah,
the Shy Girls Hidden Valley eggnog.
Dude, that's terrible. That'd be like drinking ranch booze. That's almost as bad as the Arby's.
That's
the
disgusting.
Arby's. What are you gonna do? Mix it with the Arby's curly fry?
Dude, are you an eggnog guy?
I never was.
Dude, like the one time I was all banged up and went in Kogo's and got this eggnog, and dude, it's
good.
No, it's pretty fucking gross. It's like real thick, and it's just I got it a couple times. Like I got suckered in at the liquor.
Thicker than chocolate milk.
A little bit thicker than chocolate milk. Some of it can probably not be as thick, but I've got it from after during the holidays, I'll go to the liquor store and try to like load up on booze, and I'm all excited for the holidays.
Yeah,
and I always get suckered into like the Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog, and every year I pour a little bit, drink like a half a cup. Like this is gross.
Is there liquor already in there? Or
Yeah, that already has like some kind of Scotch whiskey or something in there.
But I know a lot. So the eggnog you got at Get-Go, it didn't have no liquor in it.
No, that was just disgusting. Kogo's eggnog. It was a bad decision on my part. But I bought legitimate eggnog with liquor already in it, like almost like you see in Christmas Vacation that you could you drink. It wasn't as thick, but dude, it's gross. It just doesn't.
Yeah,
it's like a lot of It's just. I mean, I can't imagine if you had like a mouthful of ranch there now.
Thanksgiving, how was it? Did you guys do anything good?
Huh.
Oh,
dude.
What do you mean?
You're about to find out. So I was like, we ended up going over to Addie's mom. She made great Thanksgiving. As we talked about it on the podcast last week, we were talking about Thanksgiving, and if any of us like dark meat, of course, no one does. So Addie was like, "Hey, I'll make you a plate." Now her mom's there. Her mom made the dinner. It was loaded. No white meat. It was all dark meat. Now, her aunt also had dark meat next to me, so I'm like, I didn't know what to do. But, dude, I picked around it. So then, like, later on that night, we go home. She's like, why didn't you eat another turkey? I'm like, I hate dark meat. Who likes the dark meat? She's like, oh, that's right. You said it on the podcast. And that was one of the times, like, yes, I did.
Well, that is, I don't care if you said it or not, to go make somebody a plate and just load it up with dark meat.
You gotta ask.
No, nobody. You don't gotta ask anybody. If someone's gonna make you a plate, you gotta be like, "Hey, I like dark meat."
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right.
If someone says, "Make me a plate,"
how many people were at this?
Ended up total 5.
So the turkey wasn't running low then.
No, there's plenty of white meat. There's probably leftover white meat.
Her mom felt terrible. Her mom sent half of the turkey home with us like the next day of all white meat.
Did you eat it?
Did her mom find out like that Addie fucked you?
Yeah, her mom was like, her mom felt terrible. I mean, her mom was like, oh my God, shit, I didn't know that I didn't want to say nothing to her mom.
You can't be a dickhead.
So her mom made a fucking great Thanksgiving dinner. It was fucking awesome, but it was just like she loaded me up with dark meat, and I was just like, that's like you said there. It's one of them things that unless you ask for it, leave it be.
Like, yeah, there's always that one relative that likes the
I think my dad.
the
I think
chicken
old guys
leg.
eat
It's always
it.
old guys.
The old guys eat it.
Yeah.
I think my dad eats it.
I ain't afraid of dark meat.
My dad was like, well, I'll eat that neck if you ain't going to eat it.
Yeah.
All yours, buddy.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
You go with the gizzards.
Oh, he'll eat the fucking gizzards, all that shit.
But besides that, it was a good day. But yeah, it loaded me up with the dark meat after we just talked about it.
Yeah, that's a wild move. What you guys do?
I went to Johanna's aunt's, and then I went to my mom's.
Doubled up. That's always tough.
Got all doubled up. It was dude.
You're always doubling up, aren't you?
Dude, I used to be tripled up on Thanksgiving, but
That's
well,
fucking
COVID
nuts.
took out. Like I used to go to brunch with my dad, and COVID like just killed that. So
Well, that's good.
we never
I guess.
picked it back up.
Yeah, right.
Right. So
everybody hated it. No one just brought it up again.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they were like, thank God for COVID.
In a situation like you're in, like, can you ever take claim of a holiday and just be like, hey, we're gonna or like you have to go. Your family's so big, you have to go where.
What, like that? We're just gonna do my house? No, this year, no.
See, I'm starting to take claim.
We're pretty settled in with like what we do. Like Christmas Eve is gonna be at my dad's,
Yeah.
and then Christmas Day I'm gonna go to her aunt's and my mom's, and like
Okay. So
It's
there's
all-
no room for you to be like Easter. We're just
like the only thing that's good. Like the one year, I think somebody got sick and I couldn't go, and I was like, you know what?
Oh.
This is kind of relaxing.
It's kind of nice. I've been sick for like holidays.
Yeah, I
before.
hate to say that, but like, dude, the rush to getting the kids in the car. Like now I got this dog I got to worry about. Thank God my dad went and took the dog out and hung out with him a couple hours.
Yeah.
Because like, what the hell is he gonna do? Just destroy the house?
Yeah, fuck with everybody. People are gonna overfeed him. He's a fucking I get
Yeah.
it.
You just shit in the corner.
Yeah, Paisley's been weird all week. People were feeding her fucking God knows what for fucking.
She got the diarrhea.
Nah, she don't get the diarrhea. She was just real lackadaisical. I was like, did you get my weed paste? What's going on?
You
dude?
never know. Yeah.
Again, Shirley, what you do?
I went up to my grandmother's out in like central PA.
Yeah, you're going up Allentown, right?
No,
what's it
Williamsburg.
called?
It's by Altoona.
Altoona.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so I
what
go
said.
up there. It's a good time. You know what I
sleep
mean?
up there?
Yeah, I go up Wednesday night and we try to help my grandma. She's the old gal's 90 years old, so we go
It's
up there
hard
and
to
try,
put. It's
try to help her out and stuff. And we have a little like pregame party Wednesday night, and then Thursday the
How'd that-
gloves
You
come
come
off.
back Thursday night or Friday?
I came back Friday morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because what's the use? I like my cousin Larry, who he got a couple lbs on me. He's a big boy, and the fucker tries to kill me every year, like with shots. Like boom, here you go, here you go, here you go. And he got me this year. He got me good. He got me good. I couldn't. I didn't even. I made Rosa drive home Friday. I
You were
laid in the back
hired
with the girls, dude.
You were hired.
Oh, man,
Did you,
It was brutal.
so
It was
what? This
brutal.
was like after the dinner. You guys just
Dude, we were sitting there like playing Uno and shit, and then my cousin comes in late as hell, like 8, 9 o'clock, and I already got it. I'm where I need to be already.
right.
And then he pulls out Imperial whiskey, and we just start pounding shots.
Good
of that.
shit.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
Imperial.
That was my Pabst drink, so there's always a bottle at his house. You know.
Can you? So do you eat a lot too when you're drinking like that? Because I found it hard to eat. I guess if you're drinking whiskey, the whiskey will
Well,
settle
so
your stomach.
I don't. We eat early. We eat at like
Yeah,
1 o'clock.
2, yeah.
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 So I don't really eat nothing. We'll pick on some shit that's out, and then I'll have like a beer or two. But then when I start eating, that's when I crack a couple beers after dinner, have a shot, and then the party gets going.
Yeah, the shot will kind of have you digest
It mellows you out a little
Couple
bit.
hits
Then
of
you sit
bowl
there.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. You go burn a jibber, watch some football.
Yeah, it's hard to fire like a few beers on top of that. And then you feel
It
like you're
is.
just like a fat,
Yeah,
bloated pig, and you want to go to sleep.
You'll nurse that beer. The after dinner beer lasts the longest of all day. Because
Did your grandma drink?
no, well, she'll have a shot of blackberry brandy with us just to.
Ooh.
Just to get the
Yeah, yeah. Well, we force her.
Yeah.
I called my grandma on Thanksgiving. I think she thought I was calling her to. She's also old, like I don't know, like 80. She might 89 or something. She might even be 90 at this point. But I think she thought I was calling her to like make her like come to like my brother or come to my house or my brother's for like Thanksgiving. And I was like, hey man, what's up? Blah blah blah. And she's like, I'm sick. All right, dude. I'm just calling to say happy Thanksgiving. She's like, all right.
She got ahead of it.
Yeah,
She
he's
knows
like,
what's
I'm
up.
sick. Like she was just over there for my nephew's like birthday. It was a couple days before that. She was like, I'm good. I was like, I'm just calling you, dude. I get it, but yeah, it was like she
She pulled the old.
yeah, and then after like I just told her I was like calling to say happy Thanksgiving. Her attitude, her tone changed a little bit. She's like, yeah, okay, blah, blah, blah. Like, no one's coming to get you. Like, at least Matt Canada got fired.
Dude, woke up to that breaking news this morning. Got a lot of people that, outside text out of our group that like hit me up like, dude, you're the first one I got to hit up to let you know Matt Canada's fired. And I'm like, it's
Yeah.
about damn time.
Step one. I'm surprised.
It's about,
I mean, it should have been done
it
last
should
year.
have happened at the end of last season.
It's the middle of last season, but yeah, I'm surprised. I'm glad they did it.
Well, Tomlin's got to be feeling the heat. The locker room's
I-
starting to fall apart.
I think this was really the first week that Tomlin felt heat.
Yeah.
And maybe in his whole coaching
Well,
career.
dude, players were fighting. There was I think Deontay and Pickett went at each other pretty hard.
Deontay and a coach went at it pretty hard.
And a coach.
You had Najee talking to the media like,
No,
this is,
you lost
this is a
Najee.
mess. You had Canada call that screen where there's literally 6 Browns running to the ball before Pickett even threw the
with
ball.
Pickens on the outside with one-on-one coverage.
Yeah, it was a rough week for the Steelers. So like, I honestly think that this Tomlin was feeling a little heat, but Tomlin didn't fire Canada.
That's what they're saying, but Tomlin tried to say he did.
Art fired Canada.
Did he?
Said it. I mean, that's what Jerry Dulac said. If Jerry don't know, who knows?
But Jerry did say that, but then Tomlin came out and said that was his decision.
Right, of course, because Tomlin has to appear
Right.
that he has. Remember, I said a while ago, I don't think this isn't Tomlin's decision. I think because if this is Tomlin's decision, Tomlin is a horrible football coach. Because that's how long ago it should have been fucking done. I don't think Tomlin was allowed to fire fucking Canada until this morning. Because it's the only thing that makes sense.
Until he got the okay.
Well, something happened because usually that happens. Not
This
in
is what
media.
this
like
is-
Tuesdays. I mean that they said Canada was coming in with the game plan. He was kind of
Yeah.
blindsided.
Well, I think the Steelers aren't messy like this. You know what I
Right.
mean? Don't get me wrong. We had our AB shit and stuff like that. But, you don't, there was, I never seen fans, so, mad. I'm not going to watch the games. This is it was becoming unwatchable.
It is
Yeah.
unwatchable.
Yeah, it is unwatchable. So, you had, I just think, Art woke up and was like, I can't handle
That
it.
pass Kenny threw to nobody.
That
I'm
was-
like, what the hell is going on
He
here?
threw that pass to nobody. I was like, how am I going to defend this one?
Yeah.
How
Right.
am I going to spin this one? The only spin zone that I had that you're a bad dad and you that's what I was going with because you hit me up. You said something.
I said
and
Kenny Pickett stinks, and
yeah,
so do you.
and I was like, well, John, I have a newborn and I'm just focused on being a dad. Maybe you should try. Maybe you should focus on it too. So my only spin was John's a bad dad,
Yeah.
and he cares about football too much.
Yeah.
That's how bad Kenny played.
Dude, I was at my niece's birthday party. Happy birthday, Vivian.
Happy
And
birthday.
there was the TV on, the whole family's watching it, dude. And I'm just like,
This is crazy.
It
was
sucked.
It was
Getting
crazy.
depressed.
Yeah.
It was crazy to watch. It was that fucking.
and then for a
shitty.
second, I'm like, holy shit, it's the fourth quarter. We're down one score.
How are we in these games?
Right.
How does it how is it the defense fist fighting the offense?
I think it probably is going to get to that point, too,
Yeah.
where they're like, we're fucking tired.
You just think the
We
two
wanna, can we just sustain a drive
or
more than once a
anything.
game?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it has to be Watt and Hayward just holding the defense, being such leaders, and the other dudes knowing they can't cross that line because I just don't know how if you're especially a young dude, how don't you say something to Kenny? How don't you say something anybody on that offense and at the very least say something? Let alone it'd be hard enough to swing on them. If that was fucking Joey Porter back in the day and the offense is playing like that, Joey's probably spitting on something.
Right. Dude, how many games do you think Kenny has?
So that was my next. That's I actually
Right.
wrote that down. How many weeks do we give Kenny here?
Dude, I think 2. I think by he's getting a full next game, and then if he's not improving, that second game, dude.
Yeah,
You think
if,
that quick?
If you gotta see
You're
what
going to lose
plays
the season.
You gotta see what plays they're calling.
I'm saying if he's still missing passes
Yeah.
and he's still missing open receivers, dude, he's on a short leash too. Because you know what, dude?
Oh, if he's missing throws like he missed.
If he's missing throws-
if he's missing throws like he missed throws the past 2 weeks with Canada gone, you give him a half. You give him a half.
Well,
and
I'm
then
saying
you yank him.
Trubisky.
No, you go to Mason. There's no.
I'd say you go to Mason
there's,
too.
There's no point to going to Mitch. You know what Mitch is. But every time you give Mitch a chance, Mitch is
Goes mad
Dude,
pissed.
bad.
The only thing I think about Mason, and I don't care, people can say what they want. He definitely didn't get a longer chance.
No, I mean, but
As
Mason.
Kenny.
Don't get me wrong, Mason stinks. But
Hey, Kenny, I mean, what didn't he do?
He can't be worse than Kenny
He
right
can't
now.
be worse than Kenny. He can't be worse than
Dude,
Kenny.
he put
right
up
now.
105 yards.
But no, I'm not, dude. That
I could be calling
Matt-
the fucking plays.
Rudolph
and get
can
him
throw
to
the
throw.
long ball too.
you got to get Matt Canada. If Matt Canada is gone, they can't call plays like Matt Canada call plays. If that changes, you give Kenny a half, maybe a full game, if he's showing improvement, you keep it going. But if he's missing passes and dudes are flying down the middle and he's not throwing the ball, you fucking pull him, dude.
You got to.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
I mean,
it.
you look what happened in Buffalo. They got rid of their OC. They came out. Their offense played a lot better. I mean, I think part of it's like mental. Like it's a sport.
Yeah.
It's like wait a minute. This was what was holding us back. Dudes are fired up again. They're excited about the game plan. They're like, all right, you start getting these wide receivers back fucking involved with the game plan, and like, you know what I mean. I could definitely see us still making the playoffs.
It happens all the time. You get rid of the coordinator, it sparks something.
Yeah.
Just a different set of eyes. Like there's a stubbornness. There's stubbornness in Tomlin. There could have been stubbornness in Canada too. Like, no, I know this is going to work.
This is going to work. Because if you're Canada, it's easy for you to fall back on. Like, look at our record. We have a good record.
Dude,
you know
right.
what I mean?
So it could be the best thing that happens is they lost.
Yeah.
But, like, dude, be honest, the only thing I feel like holding this team back is a quarterback right now because the defense is good. The running game, that dude Warren's good.
Yeah.
And they got good receivers.
Warren's Austin Eckler, dude.
Dude,
They're
when
like
he
the
took off,
same
I'm like,
guy.
is this dude about to go all the way?
75.
Yeah, he
That's
busted
fucking
that.
sweet. Is anyone playing any turkey bowl action
Oh
this
yeah.
year?
I'm not.
Jack's not, but maybe next season.
No, I'm officially. I've
Retired?
been. Yeah, Yogi's drug me out a couple years recently, but I retired from turkey bowls ever since the Lincoln Place like full equipment turkey bowl we played, and I played in like 2 years of that. We used to play in this turkey bowl up Lincoln Place. It was like old heads versus young heads, and we had referees, fucking field, and just injuries everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Old dudes.
I remember,
blowing
like,
knees
I was
out.
so sore and, like, just had a broken finger. It's still, like, look at that. And that's from that fucking stupid turkey bowl. Broke my finger
That's
off
good
a
for
helmet.
fingering.
Yeah, like, I was, like, trying to hold a fork and my hand shaking because I'm so sore on Thanksgiving. My mom was like, what the fuck are you doing to yourself? I'm like, I'm strapped on the old equipment. I'm like, yeah, you don't look well. Like, no one that played that game that looked well. It was tough. TC broke some ribs. Like, it was fucked up. But no, yeah, my turkey bowl days are long gone.
I just had a Facebook memory come up of the turkey bowl you played in. That was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It was like me, you, Andy, bunch of older dudes. It was the time.
If it's like in its 50s, like in the 50s, like okay, like
Yeah.
I'll go down there and check it out. We played that one in the snow with all that geese shit.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the last one I played in.
That was a brutal one.
And then Vinny Shanks had that like shirt cut off from the dude in what movie was that? The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
He had his shirt
That
up
was cheering for like Nelly and Adam Sandler.
Yeah, dude. They were like, dude, what the fuck, dude? He was like, oh, it's just the cutoff. Like, dude, it was like below his, like, you know what I mean? Like his
Right
tit.
under his nipple.
He showed nips.
He was, yeah, flossing, dude.
It's just not worth it, man. Like, it's so easy to get hurt.
We play tag. You know, I go with Yogi. We
What's
still play
flag?
flag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I've been there. You still get hurt doing that.
you could.
You're gonna pull a hand.
I was
all your
sore as
muscles that
fuck.
you're gonna wake a bunch of muscles up that haven't been used in years.
Yeah.
or at least since last year. Thanks.
Once
What,
a year.
Why are you guys playing?
Yeah.
What's the weather supposed to be like?
If it rains, I'm not going.
Oh, that's the best ones, dude. Like that
Yo-
day that we.
Yo,
did
you
the
will call
geese
you when
shit.
it's like 7 degrees out. Yo, you were coming? Like, no, what? No, I'm not coming.
I think the funniest was the time Schuster and them showed up. And like Yogi wouldn't throw Schuster the ball, and Schuster was like, "Yo, if you trying to win, put Shuby in." And I just remember we were fucking dying. But Schuster had cans of beer in each of his pockets, like running down the field. Stopped his pattern because his beer fell out of his fucking pocket. I'm like, dude. He's like, "I was gonna throw it to you. Stop to get a beer." He's like, "You're weak, dude. Weak."
Our friend Schuster loves beer, guys.
Yeah. And,
Big
fan
beer
favorite.
guy.
Over in Cleveland, so the Cleveland Indians aren't the Cleveland Indians anymore. They're the Cleveland Guardians. And literally 30 minutes after they opened up their brand new store, that like for people to come buy merchandise, the fucking sign falls off the building.
Did it hit anybody?
No, but it's smashed everywhere. Like that's just like, what a fucking dumb name.
It is a horrible name. I always thought they should like maybe just call themselves the Tribe. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's like a nickname for them anyway.
Right.
You kind of keep it
That's a good
in
idea.
house. They should have asked me.
Yeah,
Guardians is just stupid. That doesn't make any
there's like soccer teams named Guard. I mean, it's just a fucking weird
like
name.
the end of the Indians. I guess has Guardian. Like was that they're thinking like they don't gotta
I
change a lot of sign. Well, I don't know.
They gotta change every. I mean, that Guardian sign. It isn't no cursive like the Indian. You know what I mean? It's fucking terrible. It's just a stupid name. Like I don't even.
I never understood like Indians. What was the like I guess if you like the Redskins. I could see your point there.
Right.
You know what I mean to a certain degree. But the Indians, how is that like offensive?
Dude, it's just people going after shit. It's the moral of the story. Like people going after shit. The thing is, I don't really know any Native American people to say like, because I've talked to them and they were okay with it. Like that'd be the thing. Like if I was like, dude, I know a dude, he's Native American, he's like in that culture, and he said like it didn't fucking matter to them. It was a big publicity stunt by other people. I didn't see anywhere that the Redskin things. Like you said, I get.
Right? They said that. Yeah, that's like a negative term for them. You know what I mean? Which, which when you grow up and you hear it, you don't realize that. But okay, that's a negative term. But like Indian, like that's.
Yeah, like I don't know, but but go. All right, you gotta change the name. It's like so. Washington went to the football team, which is pretty terrible, but not nearly as bad as the fucking
the Guardians. That was just a bad. That was just a bad pick of a name there. They could have thought of something way better than that.
Because they're one of the oldest franchises in baseball.
It's been they've been around forever.
There's some fucking terrible named teams. Like I was looking at a hockey team. It was like the Seattle Kraken.
But I think that's like a normal thing in Seattle.
Oh, is it?
I don't know what a Kraken is, Todd. Do you?
It's some kind of sea. Is it a crow? No, it's like a kraken. It's like some kind of sea urchin or something.
Right, because they do a lot of fishing off the coast up there. So Kraken is like something normal for that area.
Yeah, but I mean, Guardian, is it like, do they go to like Guardian?
Guardians, like, no, that's just stupid. They had a big thing with like Tom Hanks like hyping up the name. And like I watched it, and it was just trying to get people hyped up for this new name. Like we're still the same franchise. But
why did Tom Hanks care about it?
I don't think he did. I think they just paid him because you put Tom Hanks behind it. You know what I mean? And it seems like it holds some weight. You know what I mean?
That is true. Like, yeah, we saved a bunch of money on this, but we have $6 million we could spend. Like, we're gonna hire Tom Hanks. Say it's a great idea.
Like people were going after the Cleveland Indians, and I think they just caved before they thought the shit really hit the fan. But like they weren't under pressure. I don't think like the like Washington was.
Well,
the Redskins.
Yeah, and not only that, Washington just has a shitty history with their owner of being a fucking scumbag. You know what I mean? Like that Dan Snyder's been in so much shit.
Yeah, they got a big investigation going on for the rest of the team. But yeah, the Indians kind of jumped the gun on it, I think.
Dude, do you have any like funny Thanksgiving story? Do you have like a funny Thanksgiving memory or story? You got them kids now, and you know your dad's nuts. Grew up around him. Do you have anything funny that happened to you? You know, like a good Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. I mean, there's not a lot of. No, I mean we used to get Boston Market. And my parents split up. We would do the Boston Market, which was really good.
Yeah.
Boston Market's Thanksgiving dinner is not to be slept on, which I don't know if they still have it. If they do it, dude, that was really good. Yeah, that's no. How about you? Anything funny for you?
Yeah, I was in a halfway house.
Well, there we go.
And it was Thanksgiving, and it was like the whole message of the day was like brotherhood. It was like we're all brothers, blah. Everyone was buying into it. It was great. We made dinner. Everyone ate together. No one went home. Everyone was like, because the guys who could go home were like, "Fuck it, I'm not going home because I want to stay with you guys." So I thought that was cool. Everyone stayed, and we had a good Thanksgiving dinner. And they like told us at the halfway house, like, you guys can stay up late tonight. Late is 11 o'clock. So we're like, all right, cool. We're going to play cards and be the best night ever. So we're doing this, and these dudes, like this kid gets a phone call. This one kid, these two kids in there, they're both about the same age. They're both 20 years old. And this kid brought his girlfriend in there one time. Like she came to visit him. She wasn't bad looking. Like she came in, visited him. And so Thanksgiving night, after the brotherhood and everything, the phone rings. The dude answers it, and the chick on the phone is like, "Yeah, I need to talk to Brian." He was like, "Sure." He hands the phone. He's like, "Brian, the phone's for you." And he like stops for a second and is like, hands the dude the phone and kind of like stands there watching. He's like, "What's up?" And he's like looking at the dude. He's like, "Who are you on the phone with?" And the dude's like, "No one. It's my friend." He's like, "She just called me." He's like, and the dude grabs the phone like, "Who the fuck is this?" And she was like, "It's Casey." It was his girlfriend was calling another dude at the halfway house on Thanksgiving. So here's how the brotherhood ended. So the dude grabbed the Jenga, complete, like put together in a box, and smashed it over this dude's fucking head. There's blood everywhere.
So he's holy fuck.
It was like the dude's bleeding, everything like that. Staff never found out about this, but like the people were like kind of like trying to keep it quiet, but dudes were going ape shit crazy. It was such
So
a
he macked on this chick within her. She was probably in the building for 10 minutes.
yeah, and then like somehow snuck her number or somehow
Damn.
she played into it, but like she did that to a dude that he was living with in a
Right.
house. Like how fucked up is that? It gets worse. So the one dude ends up the fight got out. They like all the people came in that night, like the main people that ran the halfway house came in and they kicked the one kid out who hit him in the head with the Jenga blocks. So it was probably 6 months later. No, probably a year. Yeah, had to be about a year later. The dude's back. The dude ends up getting back together with her. You know what I mean? Chick has a baby. His family is like, dude, that's not your kid. She's like, that looks like that other dude from your halfway house. Ends up getting tested, finds out it was that dude's
It was
kid.
that dude's kid. So
I mean, dude.
what the fuck? Holy fuck!
I remember I was like sitting there. We were playing.
Was this dude like out of the halfway house? Did they still run into each other? Like
No, like the one kid ended up moving away, and the other kid, I'm not sure exactly what happened to him. Like it was the one kid it happened to. It was a fucking good kid. He just like never could catch a break. I really liked him.
what was the dude that stole his girl? Was he like the man?
He wasn't a bad looking young kid. He was like a goofball, but he was like a slick, smooth talking dude. Like I could see him pulling chicks, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and like this chick just came in to visit, and I'm like, dude, how? I asked him like, where he's like, she was sitting there, and he went to get her a drink, and I'm like, damn, dude, this is the worst Thanksgiving.
Right.
It's fucking
That poor bastard. What story I gotta have to follow that up? Yeah.
But dude, I just remember him getting smashed in the head with fucking Jenga blocks. I'm like, this is fucking terrible, dude. What the hell happened to the brotherhood?
Yeah.
This reminds me of a terrible pissing story. This is years ago. So I went down to the waterfront. I went to pick up some food, and I lived in Munhall at the time. So, like, it wasn't, obviously, that's not far. I picked up this food, and I was like, oh, man, should I run into Bravo and use their bathroom? I was like, I can make it home. Like, no big deal. Until I got caught by the double train fucking at the waterfront.
Fucking right.
So, at this time, I was driving on a suspended license for some unpaid parking tickets.
Is that what they call them?
That's what they call it. So, I'm driving on a suspended license, have to piss, like, bad. So, I hit the back cut going up Munhall there. Like, so as soon as I get by the police station, I'm going up the hill. I just planned on pulling over and like faking a phone call and pissing because I was like, that's where I was at with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Fucking a cop car gets right behind me as I start going up the hill. So I'm on like I can't even at this point. If I didn't have a suspended license, I would have hopped out and like just out like, dude, I had to piss so bad like I was gonna have like it is what it is.
Right.
So this cop car is fucking tailing me. Okay, I'm still like at this point like there's no turning back. I pissed my pants in my car all the way up the fucking hill, dude.
All the way.
And it was this cop just fucking tailing me, and I'm like, if he pulls me over now, not only I have a suspended license, my shorts are full of piss.
My driver's seat's full.
Dude, was it like a full release or just enough to like? I mean, I guess once you start going, it's
John, I had to
fun.
piss so bad it was insane.
Broke.
I literally pissed from the time I got like halfway up that hill all the way home. I like pulled in my driveway and like was finishing up. It was insane.
Gave it a shake.
It was like a 40-ounce piss.
Dude, it was so much piss, and it was in the old Silver Bullet.
Oh.
My old Honda that I had for 94 years. But it was awful, man.
Pub in the park. It's over in Swiss Helm Park. It's a great place. We've hung out. We've been here many a
I love
time.
pub
your
in the
local
park.
joint.
Yeah, I can
It's
walk
over
to
at
it.
Swiss
Walk
Helm
home,
Park.
even better.
Bomb food. We've done shows over there. Great environment. It's just a cool spot. Like they still have their patio open. I would say, in my opinion, like we have other bars, like 12's down south side. It's like more like a bigger place. Like yeah. But as far as like neighborhood bars go, I would say it's probably up there as one of the best neighborhood
For
bars.
sure.
And
Reasonable prices.
reasonable prices. They got a pasta special every Monday, chicken parm, broccoli, chicken Alfredo, spaghetti and meatballs, and even more. Wednesday nights is trivia night, 7 p.m. start. Prize for winners, Thursday from 6 to 9 and 11 to 3, Thursday from 6 to 9, Saturday from 11 to 3, wing specials, $125, jumbo whole wing. And I'm not a huge fan of jumbo whole wing. These are fucking fire. So you got to check them out. They also do stuff like Taco Tuesday. They put on here, not too original, LOL, but I love a good taco on Tuesday. And they also have dinner specials every Friday. We'll be updating you on stuff for Pub in the Park and all the other places, that sponsor the show. But make sure, if anything, we appreciate your support on Patreon and everything. And if you get a chance, support the small businesses that support us, because they're the backbone of the community. You can't go to like fucking down to Barnes and Nobles or to Express or to Starbucks and be like, hey, can you sponsor my podcast? No, it's all local small businesses
corporate.
helping the other people in the neighborhood. So like, we're very grateful for all of our sponsors, and we just ask, if you get the opportunity, check them out. If you've never been to Pub in the Park, you got to check them out and let them know Greenfoot's Finest Podcast sent you.
Located in the heart of Pittsburgh's South Side, 12 Whiskey Barbecue features 100 bottled craft beers and 28 drafts from local and indie brewers. Their kitchen's open late, and they have a crazy good menu. On top of that, they have events at the bar, as well as offer catering. Birthdays, weddings, business events, and more, they've got you covered. Check them out at 12pgh.com or visit them at 1222 East Carson Street. That's TWELVEPGH.com.
Did you see the lunatic fan at the fucking pit game catch the pigeon with his bare hands?
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
He needs to be locked up.
Flying rat.
That was...
I didn't even see that one.
The pigeon's been down
yeah,
Heinz Field.
yeah.
He gripped one up. I don't know if it was I think it was the pit game.
It was 100%
Or
the pit game.
Pit game or the high school game or something. But it was a pit game. He fucking had his fucking hand pigeon in the air, and he's waving the thing around. Then he throws it up, and people were going
like it was
crazy.
a terrible towel.
I was
He had it by the fucking wing.
my
Just
man.
let that
Yeah.
motherfucker go.
Were we talking about Ozzy Osbourne last
neck
week?
was rattling. It's just like, dude,
Terrible
put that
pigeon.
thing
He
down.
should have bit its
man.
That
fucking head off.
pigeon's in concussion protocol.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shenley Park Ice Skating Rink open for business. And I seen that when I was going through the Twitter feed, and it made me a little depressed because that time of our lives was great.
It was amazing.
When we would walk to Greenfield, maybe get a ride if you're lucky, but you didn't even care if you were walking. You had your
Yeah.
skates in your hand. You and your boys were walking up to fucking Shenley. You really weren't drinking yet. It was like we were on the cusp of starting to drink.
6th, 7th, 8th grade. Yeah.
Right, it was those pure years where you're just you're not
Just having fun.
just having fun with your
stealing
friends.
chromies.
Yeah,
and shit.
stealing chromies, maybe fucking hitting people with ice balls from Squirrel Hill on the way up there.
Yeah.
But you're starting to get into chicks, but it's just kissing, you're not
Right,
worried
right.
about fucking or anything yet. And it made
Did you
me
touch her boob?
Yeah, you're pitching quarters in the bathroom.
I was just gonna say that.
Fuck,
dude.
man. We're never gonna do shit like
That's
that ever
innocence.
again. It is. And then it's just over. And next thing you know, you're 40 fucking years old doing a podcast.
Dude,
Comes from
I-
aerobics.
Bitching
Yeah.
about the young generation.
Well, I'm not bitching
No,
about it.
I'm just saying we do
Oh,
sometimes.
yeah, we definitely do. It's more jealousy than anything right now.
funniest pitch and quarter story I ever seen was Stutch had $5 to his name, and he was pitching quarters, and then Matt Niskatch was like, let's pitch for 5. And Stutch pulled his 5 out and lost, and I was never happier in my life.
Dude, pitch for 5 is
Stop.
crazy back then.
So, dude, we're looking at Stutch like he just put $1 million
Crap.
on the Super Bowl. We're like, this is
Crazy.
for $5, and Stutch threw an amazing quarter throw. So it was so close. Fucking this catch throws a leaner,
Oh.
dude. So everyone's like, oh,
Didn't you have to pay double on a leaner or something like that?
it's Stutch.
He didn't have it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That 5 was his allowance for a month, and
Right.
he was like, dude, crushed. This catch ended up giving the 5 back.
Oh, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Stutch,
broke down. I mean, dude, he was only in his 6th grade, and he broke down mentally and physically.
Yeah. He was probably hungry. Probably had all right, I'm gonna get some nachos and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Fuck yeah, losing $5 then that's crazy. I mean, we pitched what a
For
quarter,
quarters.
a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you do 50 cents, you'd stack them up and shit like that.
Even at Dice, we pitched just quarter. Sometimes
Yeah.
we do it for $1, but never. I mean,
Man,
you're
pitching
6.
quarters was fun.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind finding a nice wall and getting a roll of quarters.
Everybody bring quarters next week.
Yeah, dude.
We need to up the ante somehow, but like we could probably figure that out. A quarter's worth like I don't know $1 or something at least.
Yeah.
A couple bucks.
You pitch for like 20. You know what I mean, I'd be down for that.
Maybe we'll do it.
We
Friday
could have a
night.
nice little quarter pitching tournament.
Yeah,
Greenfield's finest
Officially sanctioned.
Greenfield's finest pitching.
And
Well, everybody pitches quarters, right? People know what we're talking about.
if you do, it's whoever throws a quarter. There could be a group of 2 people all the way up to fucking 10 people, and everyone throws a quarter at the wall. Whoever's quarter the closest wins all the quarters.
Skating was the best, dude. You have a little crush on a chick. You did a little. They played fucking a little Whitney Houston.
Let me see it.
Yeah, you started holding a hand, doing a little skate, dude. Maybe some idiots from the wrong neighborhood came by. You would jump them. It was just a fucking good time,
Kids
dude.
being kids.
And remember, I mean, the craziest thing about it is like if you did have a crush on a girl, and then you get that moment where like that slow song would come on towards the end of after intermission.
Yeah, it was like a slow dance.
You had to like
That was your move.
You went over like real slow, and you're like just kind of like grab each other's hand. You went around for the whole fucking Boys to Men song.
You better hope your boys also had a crush going too, because if they didn't, and it was just you out there
heckling.
trying, they're spraying you. It's fucking a
Yeah.
They're
mess,
driving
dude.
by. They're going by you, trying to trip you,
They're tripping you.
calling you fucking all kind of bad names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Dino.
Oh fuck.
Thanksgiving week. You guys excited for some yams?
Yeah, I love me some yams. I'm Thanksgiving's all right. I'm a big Christmas guy, but like I do enjoy Thanksgiving now that I have a place to go to. When I was eating at the halfway house, it wasn't the best.
You didn't look forward to it at all at the halfway house?
Dude, it was awkward as fuck because then there's like 30 dudes in this weird ass gratitude circle.
Oh, God.
Eating these turkey.
Oh, my God.
Eating these turkey patties. Like, yeah, what are you grateful for? And some
Turkey
dudes.
patties.
Some
What's a
dudes.
turkey patty? Like a turkey burger?
It's like we call
Like
it a
the TV
turkey
dinner
disc.
one.
Yeah, like a turkey disc, and I'm like, oh, dude, like they're like it's like half dark, half white. It looks like a hockey puck. And I'm like, dude, like, what are you grateful for? Like, grateful that I'm not gonna eat this half black, half white turkey. Like, you know what I mean? But there's dudes with like shit coming out of their face, like, man, I just never had it so good. I'm like, really? Like, you're a fucking loser. You know what I mean? This is as good as you've ever had it? Fuck, I thought I was bad. I've at least like ate over someone's house before. You're telling me it's as good as it's been for you. Like, holy fuck, buddy! Then it's only going to go up from here because you're going to get out in 3 months. You know what I mean? You're going to be eat at fast food restaurants. I mean, fuck. Imagine when you find
Maybe.
out about McDonald's and that.
Yeah, you're going to love it.
Yeah, dude. You fucking idiot, fat idiot. Brought in bed bugs. Had to have the whole place microwaved. That's what I said. I was grateful for. I was like, I'm grateful they got rid of the bed bugs.
Yeah, that's a legit thanks.
That old Lenny brought in.
Yeah, dude, they literally had to seal the whole building up. We had to go to another facility for 2 days, take like anything that could melt with us.
What was the secondary facility like? I can't
It
imagine.
was a gym and a rehab. So
Okay.
it wasn't that bad. But like only
Sounds pretty bad.
yeah, I mean it
Like
was,
in Revenge of the Nerds.
yeah,
You just had a cot?
You guys are all in cots?
yeah, caught it up.
That's all great.
You sound like an overcrowded
You
prison.
sound like
dude.
Lenny. At
Yeah,
the fucking
Lenny's like,
thing,
yeah,
in
ain't
the
too
gratitude
fucking bad, it's
circle.
running
Yeah,
water.
You know what I mean?
But
It was the gym. We could shoot on the hoops.
Yeah.
But like the weird thing was Lenny came down on like you know what I mean, like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving was like, oh no, I think there's mosquitoes in here, and like pulled up his shirt and he was just getting eaten alive.
Oh
Like,
my God.
dude, you got fucking bed bugs, dude. And then they went upstairs and they looked and he did, and they were like, what do we do? And they like tried to use some cheap spray, and they were like, someone came in with a brain, like, no, that's not how you do this. We have to shut this whole thing down, bring in a service. They heat the whole building, the inside up to 150 degrees to kill all the bed bugs. So you have to take everything out, electronics, everything. They heat it up for a whole day, then it kills them all and they're gone.
Holy shit.
And then you could go back to that mattress.
No, they got everyone new.
They got to get rid of the mattresses.
They got everyone new mattresses, but they were like jail mattresses. They weren't like
Right.
Pads.
Still.
It wasn't a silly pushed your
That's not
penis.
that's not a cheap ordeal.
No, it wasn't. They weren't too happy with him. But he's like, I ain't never had it so good. I'm just glad the bed bugs are gone. We're like, you fat sack of
Dude,
shit.
I mean, you got to think about it. Bed bugs were eating you alive for 2 weeks, and now you're eating a turkey disc. That's a come up.
Yeah, that's straight
they
up.
were having turkey on his back. You know what I mean? That was their Thanksgiving, and I'm like, man. And the fucking thing was, it was like the movie night is when he came down with the bed bugs. Like,
So he fucked up the movie night.
so like yeah, every Friday we got to like stay up late if we were a good old week till midnight, and like we got to pick a movie and play cards.
So insane.
Play cards, whatever. And it was like our night out. We'd like, it was so much fun. And he fucked it all up because we went to the gym and we didn't even have a TV over there and we couldn't play cards. Everyone just hated this dude, like secretly, like
Yeah. If he fuck up movie night, I'd be pretty pissed.
Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
So I was like pumped for that. I'm like, all right, we're gonna watch Tropic Thunder. They're like again. Like once
Again?
I got made mayor of the halfway house. That's all we watched.
You won that on a vote, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we talked about your campaign
Yeah,
before there.
yeah.
But yeah, that leads me into like a story that you sent me, Z-Bird, about the fucking shadow people.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
You want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah, so on Reddit there was like this is another relationship story. This guy came on, he posted about saying his wife is seeing shadow people and he doesn't know what she should do.
I hate stories like this because now I'm gonna like manifest this in my head and I'm gonna start seeing shadow people.
Well, the thing was like the biggest thing that clicked in my head, and I think in a lot of the comments is like it's like a big myth with people that smoke crystal meth because they stay up for days on end and they say you see these shadow people. You know what I mean? That you start to hallucinate and see it. He's like, my wife doesn't do drugs, and then people just went, "Are you sure? Are you around her all the time?" He's like, I don't know. So now he thinks his wife's on meth and seeing shadow people.
Well, yeah, and I tried to click on it too, and it was removed.
Yeah.
So like she might be on crystal meth.
Yeah, I think she's on crystal meth and she's seeing shadow people. So like those are two negatives in the relationship. Like I don't know what positives she brings to the table. He didn't bring any of those up. But like my thing is like we were saying like what would you do like if you let's say you go home tonight and Rose is like, Anthony, I can't go upstairs. You're like, why? She's like, someone's up or you're like, who? She's like, it's these shadow people. What's your like? Are you okay with that?
All right, so like I've watched those goofy fucking shows like paranormal shit and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I choose not to dwell in that realm. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I don't want to fuck with the dark side. I don't want to know anything about.
That's one of
it.
those things.
I'm like,
Ignorance
Rose,
is bliss.
this
Yeah.
is
Like,
Rose,
like
yeah,
most things in life.
right? Exactly. I'm like, Rose, this is a deal breaker, babe. You got to get this straightened out on your own.
That's yeah. Like I'll give you.
Me and the girl's gonna stay at my mom's
I'm
house.
gonna give you a week to figure this out.
Right.
If
That's
not,
it.
you got to pack your shit. And you
Right,
gotta go.
right.
I'm not gonna commit you to Western Psych.
Right.
Like, maybe you should swing by there and see what's up.
But then, like you said, okay, you put that shit in my head. What if I start seeing the motherfuckers? Like,
Yeah, especially like you get a little,
Nah.
you smoke a little weed or something.
yeah,
and
I get
fucking next
weird,
thing you
dude. I
know-
get weird, man.
So
I'm a
you
weird kid.
you pulling all nighter?
Pulling all nighter. I'm a weird fella. You know what I mean? I don't know. I start seeing shadow people. Fuck
You're
that.
doing bumps with shadow people.
Yeah, that's when they start stealing my shit. That's when the fucking problems occur.
Hallucinating's no good, man.
No,
Unless you paid for it.
not even
Right.
that. I'll be honest. Like my
good
experiences.
shroom?
No, my experiences when I started seeing shit that wasn't there, it wasn't good.
I've hallucinated off booze before, and it's not great. Like you do like a 2-day bender. The end of that 2-day bender, if you're real fucked up, you'll start seeing some weird
Well,
shit.
that's actually your brain shutting down.
Yeah, the whole entire body, like, hey
Yeah,
man, this
that's-
is it for us.
That's the verge of death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get like, time to mix in a water.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
go
shadow
to
people.
sleep, Jack. God's sake.
What did you like see like hallucinate? What was like?
Just like fucking like weird shapes of like faces and shit like that. It was fucking strange.
Would you call them shadow people?
Yeah, I actually like looking back on it, I would call them shadow people. It's exactly what they fucking look like. So yeah, this bitch is on fucking either she's a
Yeah.
raging alcoholic and drinking all the fucking time,
Right.
Or
Right.
fucking
She needs a nap.
She is.
Yeah, because and a lot of people
Take
said like
Ambien.
sleep paralysis and like all this shit, and like and then like, people started hitting it with the meth, and then everyone jumped on the meth train. Like, yeah, she's on the fucking.
This makes
meth.
a way better story.
Yeah, I'd rather hear a good crystal meth shadow.
Yeah, that sleep paralysis shit ain't no joke. You ever
That
have
shit
that?
sounds scary.
Yeah, sleep. I mean, what? You're paralyzing your sleep.
No, you never had. It's like you have like I don't know if it's a dream or whatever, but you can't move, you can't wake up. Like,
Stuck in your
you're
bed.
Literally,
You see, it's a demon holding you down.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't want
I
that.
never heard of that.
Don't Google that. That will ruin your night.
That's yeah.
I want nothing to do with that, dude.
This is supposed to be the Thanksgiving special. What the
Yeah.
fuck's going on
I
here?
told you I don't dwell in that realm, cuz.
Dude, someone robbed Vicelli's in Greenfield with a fucking ladle.
Do we know who it is yet? I know you got the ear to the streets.
Yeah, I do. No, I don't have any idea who this might be. But dude, come on, you robbed Vicelli's with a ladle?
Was the ladle at Vicelli's?
Yeah, they
Does
didn't
Vicelli
even
sell soup? Oh,
No,
that was probably for the sauce.
They didn't even bring their own ladle. They just came in there, grabbed the ladle from behind the counter, started attacking the clerk. So they said they thought it was like blood everywhere. It was sauce. Because the dude was spiking off his fucking nugget and then stole the cash register, which probably had, it's Vicelli's, it's 2021, probably less than $100 in it. Everyone pays with cards.
Everybody's paying with cards. What a desperation robbery.
I'm not a detective, but if I had to say, I would lean towards drugs were involved.
That's a pretty good lick for a fuck. Yeah, right?
I mean,
so a dude fucking just came down to fucking Hazelwood covered in marinara sauce.
yeah.
Like probably 80
no,
bucks
the one
richer.
in Greenfield, right across.
No, but he robbed
Oh,
Vicelli's.
yeah. Went down Hazelwood with
Walked
a cash
right down Hazelwood Avenue.
with a cash register.
Yeah.
It's fucking smashed it open like it was a parking meter.
Is that what he did? He just took the cash register.
Took the cash register.
Those aren't light either.
No, fun fact, I actually found a cash register in an old building I was doing working. And back in the day, they made them so heavy so people couldn't do that. It's not like that now, but they're still heavy. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I think it was 150 pounds. So you couldn't even this thing's weighted. So you need like 2 people to fucking move it. So I don't know how he ran or if he ran into a car. He had to run into a car.
Dude, you got to be disappointed in the Vicelli staff
For letting that happen?
For letting that happen. I mean, you got to show a knife or a gun or something. You just can't. I mean, he made his way behind the counter.
Well, from what I understand, he attacked them. So, like, they didn't just give him the register. He started beating him with the ladle and then grabbed the register.
Wasn't worth the $80.
Right. They were like, dude, let him go. You know what I mean? But they said that there was sauce everywhere, and they were glad it wasn't blood.
We need an offline poll to see if anybody has any clues.
I would love to know if Greenfield took a poll to see who they thought would do it. I'd like to see who they pick.
Cold plunge update. I figure I'm gonna do cold plunge updates, so I do it. I've had it for a week. I did my first one today. That being said, it was the holiday. There was a lot going on. I got in that fucker today, dude. It's so cold. And, like, my thermometer, I don't know where Leanie put it, so I don't know how cold it is. I don't think it's that cold, and it's so fucking cold.
How long were you in there?
I went in there for 8 minutes.
That's a long time.
It was a long time, which makes me think, like, it wasn't that cold.
Yeah.
But it was freezing. I got in. Dude, I couldn't catch my breath for about 30 seconds. I almost got out because I got scared because my heart started fucking going crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, if I can't, like,
Going in a cardiac arrest.
There's nobody else here. Like, I can fucking die in this thing like a fucking idiot.
When you come home, you'll be frozen
Dude,
solid.
I seriously got in. I was like, and I was
Your
like,
balls went in your
"Whoa."
stomach.
And then you numb up, and there's like I could see, like, it feels good. But that being said, again, I got out. I didn't warm up until I got here. I did it fucking 5 hours ago. And
But you're saying it felt good?
it felt good. Like the tendonitis on my elbows and shit already feels better.
Did you add ice to the...
I didn't because I filled it up, and I have it in my coal cellar,
Right.
and it's cold in there, and the water was cold, so, like, it was cold enough.
How often do you have to dump that out every time?
No, they said like once a month. I have it covered in shit like that.
Oh.
So it's just me getting in and out until
Right.
it gets like I have like a towel where like I'm not stuck. I'm trying to keep it as
How'd
good as I
your
can.
Peter handle it?
John, I almost took a picture.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It looked like
It was gone.
It was gone. It looked like my thumbnail. Like, dude, it was like, you know, like you get small dick, you know, swimming, football girdle.
Yeah.
You ever had a football girdle on? You've never seen a smaller dick before in your fucking life. It was like football girdle type small, but like colder, and like it was like it's still small right now. It's still like it
hasn't fully
the blood hasn't
recovered.
got back.
like it hasn't moved since. I don't.
Dude, we should fucking do a cold plunge challenge where all of us fucking we all get to a cold thing and take pictures of our dicks. And
Yeah.
I think that everyone should
Dude,
do it.
I was so
And raise money for cancer.
okay. We can't post them though. We'll go to jail.
No, we'll post. We'll
Patreon.
Yeah, we're gonna.
An OnlyFans.
We're gonna start an OnlyFans. Greenville Finance Party OnlyFans, and we're only gonna take a picture of our dick after we get out of a cold plunge. So like they'll be like the smallest.
The
dicks
cold
at-
dick challenge.
The cold dick challenge.
And it's like one of those.
Are you man enough? Because
Yeah.
really, anyone
For
can
men's
take,
mental health.
Anyone can take. Anyone can take a good picture of your dick when you got a boner. But are you man enough to take it when you get out of this fucking cold tub and your fucking like you say your cock looks like
Dude,
a thumbnail?
I looked at it. I was like, I'm a 40-year-old man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Look like an infant.
Look
Yeah.
like a fucking infant.
it was an innie.
And it was still like it was moving in still. You know what I mean? Like
It was like a snail crawling back into its shell.
It was crazy, dude. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing it because I mean I don't know. I fucking
How
want
often
the
do
thing.
you have to do this?
They said you're supposed to do 11 minutes a week to really get the benefits of it.
11 minutes total?
Uh-huh.
So you already did 8. You got 3 left.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to try to shoot for like 5 to 7, 8 minutes whenever I go in. I'm going to try to do it 5 days a week. I don't know. We'll see how if I'm like if this fixes my elbows, like my elbows have been fucking with me from golf, been fucking with me from aerobics. So if this like fixes my elbows, I'll do it all the fucking time because it hurts like hell. So if that does that. But yeah, it is not. And plus, I go in compression shorts, so it's compression shorts
Ooh.
and ice
So
cold
you're
water.
compressing that dick right inside your
Dude,
pelvis.
It's something.
I want
man.
to see Eagle Tits getting here. I want to see his baby dick.
Dude, my cold plunge is pretty big. We could probably a couple of us could get in there. Motherfucker.
Eagle Tits, you got the same haircut downstairs as you do on your face. Do you got a chin strap on your car?
On his nuts.
He just has hair on his balls.
You got the Abe Lincoln
got the
chin
Abe-
strap?
I don't know who's on the mashed potatoes this year. It got me a little worried. I got to reach out and see who's doing that.
Why? Who do you want on the mashed potatoes? You?
No, not me. Like, hopefully my mom's on them, but I don't
Serving
know.
up bad
Who?
taters?
Why? Who steps in and tries to
Yeah.
take over the taters?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
There's
but, like,
somebody. Come on,
Yeah.
Jack.
No. There isn't. But I know my mom knows how I like them, so I know she'll go the extra mile. I don't want anybody just to like whip up some potatoes and like, this is just some normal side dish. Like the details need to be put into the mashed potatoes.
Dude.
Take some pride.
My
Yeah.
grandmother, she's 99 and still handles them. But dude, they're like the best mashed potatoes of all
Yeah, I
time.
bet.
They're just like unbelievable.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
you
dude,
know
they're
what I
like
mean?
they just melt in your mouth.
That's the
Some
best part of
pottery?
the meal.
Yeah.
The mash.
Dude,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
grandmother does not go short on the butter. She's not worried about
No,
you.
that's
She
what
ain't
I-
worried about your
One
cholesterol.
day a year.
They're a little yellowish because there's so much
Dude,
butter.
yeah,
in it.
they're-
I love them Johns.
Dude, they're fantastic. They're just like perfect.
Yeah.
Like they're like real. She'll just go over and over and over them to the point they're so like churned up. You know,
Dude,
what
I
mean?
used to love my Grams mashed potatoes, and then like as I got older, I found out they were instant, and I like couldn't believe. I don't know.
How
If
did it-
she,
how
I
is it
didn't know
so
if she like
smooth?
buttered. Yeah, it was so smooth. I think she just buttered the shit out of them. I think because I think I found out because I brought it up to my mom. Like, man, dude, I love Grams mashed potatoes, and my mom was like, I mean, they're instant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gave her one of them, a little bit of hate, but yeah, she must just went to town on them with the fucking butter. You know what we haven't had in a long time that like I feel like is missing from the Thanksgiving table is I like the ants on the log, man. The celery with the peanut butter and the fucking
The raisins.
and the raisins. Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like
not a
they're
fan.
you're not a fan. See, yeah, I like it. I think people were just going cream cheese with the paprika
Yeah,
or
I
whatever
like
that
it.
is,
I like
which
it.
I do like as well. But like sometimes I like to mix it up, a little 2-to-1 action.
peanut butter with raisins.
Mhm.
I've never
Yeah,
heard of that.
Never heard of ants on the
No,
log?
No.
It's not bad. Not bad. I haven't seen them on
Bring
our
it
table.
back.
I haven't
Show
seen ants
up.
on a log in 100
Yeah,
years.
show up this year with like.
Yeah, I'm
200
not gonna.
ants.
I mean, Leanie's making like something, but I'm gonna pretend I'm so busy with this baby. That's all I can handle. You know what I mean? What do I-
Yeah, God forbid you got to smear some peanut butter inside a
like, listen,
celery stick.
I would have loved to do that, but this baby's out. Look at him. He's nuts.
He stole my keys.
Yeah, she fucking. He's been here for 3 weeks. I'm down to fucking a set of keys and a wallet. Yeah, play it again, because.
Hey guys, Joey Welsh here. Just driving down to Maryland to do a gig at a casino. No big deal. I do all the casinos in the tri-state. But just hearing about the Thanksgiving prep, our family's never had ants on a log. I don't know where Jack came up with that. I think he saw it in a movie or something before, but we've never had it. So he's full of shit there. And I'm going to make the potatoes. I'm just going to... I don't know. He's going to probably talk shit on these potatoes and say he loves them, but just letting everybody know that I did it. And my secret with my potatoes, sour cream, along with the milk and the butter. Mix it all in. All right, boys. I'll talk to you later.
It does sound fire.
All right, one. The sour cream is Ralph Cifaretto's fucking secret ingredient.
Were they
It's
good?
eggs. The potatoes were good. Yeah. They were. were like they were like yellow. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, the potatoes were fire. But Joe acting like sour cream. He didn't steal that off Ralph Cifaretto
From
Sopranos.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's the secret.
Yeah,
Yep, for the eggs.
before Tony kills him. And the eggs, he's like, you know what Justin really likes? This kid the shot with the bow and arrow. He was like, he likes sour. The secret, he loves my eggs. I put sour cream in his eggs. So Joe took that potatoes. So like, let's nip that in the bud there. If we're calling everybody out on everything. That being said, he's right. I don't know what I was. No. I don't know why I made that up. I didn't really make it up. Here's what happened. I started talking, and I meant the celery with cream cheese and the peperico like over it, but I said peanut butter and raisins for some reason. And as I was talking, I'm
you
like,
knew the name Ants on a Log. Though.
Yeah, well, I never, as I'm saying it, I'm like, I've never had this ever.
But you just, like, you contradict yourself. You're like, I didn't make it up, but you actually completely made it up.
Well, no. I knew it was a thing. We just never had it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I knew Ants was, you guys thought I completely made it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you got confirmation, like, that's a thing, right?
Yeah. No, yeah. John's cousin knew all about it.
Yeah, he
So
knew about the ants.
In
on a log.
Dillsburg, they're big.
Yeah, Paul got my back.
Yeah, he's into cuisine.
But yeah, he's right. I made that up. Two old dudes are fucking fisticuffs in a Wawa somewhere.
Nice.
You guys ever been to a Wawa?
They're down south, right?
I know they're Philly. I don't know if they're down south too. I mean, that's the big Pennsylvania debate: Wawa versus Sheetz. It's just the Sheetz. That's all it is. So yeah, but these two gems were fighting each other for like a long, long time in this Wawa. They were overweight. This dude was fucking ass. Was completely out when they were fucking fighting, and then like this dude was commentating, and he made the whole entire fucking thing, and it was two goofy ass weirdo white dudes, probably on the crystal meth.
On the meth.
Fucking,
That's why everybody could fight that long.
yeah, because they were
shape.
fat and out of shape,
Yeah.
and like they were leaning on each other like a lot of the video, but like they had more steam than they should have. Like fucking so yeah, they definitely had some meth involved. But the dude commentating, it looked like the one dude was gonna slam this other dude at one time. He was like, "Up top, chicken box." He made the whole fucking video, but then he was like, the one worker was like trying to get involved, and you just heard the other worker like, "Get out of there, Paul!" And the dude was like, "Yeah, Paul, get the fuck out of there, man. What you doing? Please get out of there, Paul." But then it finally gets broken up, and the one dude with his ass, the dude with his pants down was getting punched in the bare dick by like a fucking by the other fucking crack. They didn't show it. The dude had a huge hoodie on, so it was covering his dick. So it all worked out, but he was just getting uppercuts to the fucking dick, and he was trying to avoid them. And fucking, he just got up and he fucking ran out. It was just a major crackhead fight that went on fucking forever.
That's cool.
I would love to see something like that.
They used to have those. I mean, people
Bum
like,
fights,
Bum
yeah.
fight. Yeah, you know.
Probably can't get away with that anymore.
No. I was just like thinking of that today because I seen someone and they were like, you know what I mean, not looking too good. And I'm like, man, I'd like to get him locked up with someone.
I mean, we could make it. I mean, the show at Yesterday's, if we fucking build a little cage out back at Yesterday's and grabbed a couple people from Greenfield,
They
we
would
could make
fight.
a couple more extra bucks on some bum fights.
Yeah, Greenfield's finest fights might be coming up.
Greenfield.
Like, let us know next time. Send us messages who you want us to see fight, and we'll see if we can get it done.
On the news one time for giving back to the community, like, and on the news the second time for having idiots fight each other behind Yesterday's.
In like a pallet cage.
Yeah.
No, we'll just back the dumpsters.
Well, no, you got to be
into
able
a
to
square.
see in there so we can film it. It would have to be some type of like. It would be like a steel cage, man. We'll get some fencing, fucking.
A batting
dog
cage, a
gates.
hammer or something.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep,
Risotto.
batting. Yep, we could make it a little
And-
smaller because we don't want to be able to get away from each other.
Yeah,
and
we'll
run.
section one. Yeah,
Let's put a piece of plywood going across there.
During the fight, Mr. Greg is still throwing pitches in the batting cage.
No,
With the
just get
machine.
the pitching
The pitching
machine.
machine,
Yeah,
yeah.
just lighting people up.
Just a bucket dropping balls automatically.
Getting
every
hit
3
with a
seconds.
pitching machine don't fucking feel
Dude,
good.
No.
yeah, Alder Ice, dude, fucking
Oh,
wit.
Eric. Yeah.
Eric Arroyo got hit in the face, dude.
I was walking to the car, like he was right here, and this dude got hit in the fucking face with his fucking lip split like I've never seen a lip split before in my life.
Dude,
It
they
was
blew
crazy.
his whole face blew up, dude.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Wit, like the machine was wet. Wit would have it at like 100 miles an hour either way. Dude, he hit me like I luckily I got hit in the shoulder. I was like, I just got pissed off and walked out, dude. I was like the third dude that got hit that day. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
I'm
You
not
trying to kill people?
I'm not going in there.
Yeah, he had a bad day.
Dude, that fucking things are like 2 times heavier than a baseball with them little
Yeah, those little stupid
I had, like, that
fucking
round
dimple
welts
balls
in
or
my-
whatever the
yeah.
fuck they are. Dude.
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
This kid got hit in his face, like, and oh man, it was fast. He was
Dude, he
fucked.
Needless to say, he didn't play that game. We were like
Yeah.
warming up before
yeah,
a
right, it was
game.
before a game, and fucking, I didn't play baseball, but I was right. I could have been closer. I was the closest person to Eric Arroyo when he got hit in his fucking face.
Dude,
with that
started calling
ball.
him Lewis Lips.
Dude,
His shit blew-
yeah, you're fucked. I'm sure he had to have some dental damage from that. He
I
had to
can't
get him
imagine,
checked.
dude. Yeah,
He got fucking crushed.
Other brother norms. So there was a hoop game, Sacramento Kings. There was a dude sitting on the court, fucking drunker, Uncle Billy drunk, fucking puked everywhere.
it's great.
Puked everywhere. He's not the brother norms. The mascot is. They had the fucking all hands on deck to clean this.
It was
puke.
a lot of puke.
Dude, there was so much puke.
Oh, it was like orange.
Yeah, and there was so much. They said it took 10 minutes. I read so much about this. They said it was way longer than 10 minutes. There was dance contests going on, all kind of goofy shit to try to like keep people's like attention off of the fact there was puke everywhere. But the mascot got in there and started helping clean up the puke. That's a fucking mascot.
Going above and beyond your duties at work.
Yeah, the Sacramento Kings mascot's a fucking animal. But like that dude, just like he got courtside seats, which I'm sure aren't cheap.
Yeah, what do you think, Sacramento King? I mean, you're talking well over $1,000
I think
per
courtside-
seat.
Yeah, anywhere you sit, any courtside seat, I think in NBA.
I mean, he was on the floor.
he was in between the scorers table.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's like the
that could have
seat.
been more money than that. I don't know.
I don't know if he was like a famous person or it didn't say that, but he just got Uncle Billy drunk or whatever he was on and fucking puked everywhere. Like it was just like, and there was just so much puke. And like people were just like, "Oh my god!" And then like everyone noticed it. Like we gotta clean this up. It's like,
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like once you get to a certain age, like if you feel a puke coming on, dude, you got to go take yourself to the bathroom or go hide in a corner or something. You don't want to make national TV for some shit like that.
No, but if you get that drunk, like you know what I mean, like that dude might have been having a weekend of his life, and he was
Yeah.
he was on one, and he was like
The
doing
shrooms kicked in. And he just fucking let it loose.
He was eating shrooms and doing whippets.
Floor seats for the Kings, $8,400.
Holy fuck!
That's the best seats in the house.
And he had. I mean, I'm assuming his was one of the best seats. It was a great seat.
Yeah, I don't think there is I mean, dude, you're bumping out. I mean, I don't know who they were playing, but yeah, there's like, I mean, LeBron James could be running past you and you high five him. That's where Spike Lee used to sit.
Yeah, I would like to. I would love to go to an NBA game. I never been to one. Like I was supposed to go to Cleveland one time, and it kind of like fell through. And I still want to go to one.
I've been to 2 Cleveland games.
Were they fun?
It is fun, dude. It's like different, like, cause dude, like it's weird. Like they'll be playing music while they play the game.
Oh really?
Like I never realized. I would be sitting there. I thought it was like a break in the action. I'm not even paying attention. I'm like, oh shit, they're playing because they were playing music the whole time. They got people dancing around, mascots doing crazy dunks, throwing shit into the stands.
They said like in between, like they'll take a quick time out. People come out on the court and dance or do like a
Yeah,
little
there's complete entertainment the whole time.
Yeah, I like that.
Like I said, I don't even mind music being played while
they're hooping.
While they're hooping, you know what I mean?
They probably
the
don't
players
either.
probably like it.
I wonder if the players get to pick the jams. Like, here's what we're gonna jam out to tonight. You know what I mean? It's so the whole time they're playing, there's jams the whole time.
Most like I don't know in serious, but I think a lot of the time there was music playing.
I think once they get past the 3-point line, they stop. Usually,
maybe that's
yeah,
it.
it's in
that's what it
between
is?
when they come up and down the court.
But yeah, like I was definitely surprised because, like I said, I thought like the Steeler game, they're like doing like all this shit and like shit's
Yeah.
going on. You're like, all right, TV timeout. Then you look on, like these dudes are playing. I'm like, what the fuck?
Balenciaga's a bunch of fucking creeps.
So, dude, it's I'm sure most people know. I'm sure you guys have seen this. Everyone's seen it. My girlfriend actually sent me the thing. It was like, so Balenciaga. It's like a fashion thing, and like it's supported by Kim Kardashian. All the big celebrities, like the big fucking influencers, like
They're ambassadors.
They're ambassadors for this Balenciaga. Their newest ad campaign, which they're trying to separate themselves from the ad campaign, which I think is bullshit because it'd be like us making a commercial, listening to the commercial, and then still playing the fucking commercial. So like they went to an ad agency, and what it is, it's like a little girl, and she's holding a teddy bear, and like she, and when she's holding this teddy bear, it's the teddy bear has like on that what's that shit?
Bondage.
That BDSM.
Yeah, like leather straps and weird shit like that.
On the teddy bear. You know what I mean? So that's fucking weird. Then there's like Balenciaga shit like spread out. Something that I found out after doing like some more research, there's paperwork in the back of the thing, and it's a John Ashcroft thing against child pornography. Now, why the fuck would they have that?
There's some weird shit. Like one of their main like fashion people like posted like this child getting like tortured on Instagram. Really weird, fucking creepy shit, dude. Listen, the four of us talking about like the fashion world is almost impossible, but this is creepy as fuck. And like Cooper Kupp snapped out on like scolding shit out of him, and then I didn't see much celebrity after that really like backlash. Like Kim like made some bullshit like statement. Besides that, like I don't know, these motherfuckers are juiced up.
These motherfuckers. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna speak from the heart right here. The fucking bullshit that people get. I'm not saying bullshit. The things that people get completely outraged about these days, and then for this just to go, it's like I almost want to say it's getting swept under the rug.
Yeah, this should be like a nonstop.
This should be like a fucking what the fuck
should
are
be
these?
destroy the company.
Yes,
destroy the
absolutely.
company. Destroy Adidas. I think Adidas like owns Balenciaga or like the same owners or shit like that.
Destroy the
Take
company
them all
or
out.
whoever's idea
Right.
wanted to have this like encrypted psychotic pedophile
That's
shit.
exactly what it was.
Yeah,
shoot 'em.
Whoever
Right.
did that, you got to investigate. I want to see your hard drive. You're a pervert.
You gotta look up if you're on. You got like if you look at the picture, you'll see the picture. It's fucking you're uncomfortable just looking at the picture. You got to do the thing where, like, I found out that there was paperwork about John Ashcroft versus so-and-so, and it was a child pornography case. And I'm like, this is fucking absolutely disgusting. Like, what the fuck? How does this make you want to buy these clothes? Or is it just for such elite people that we can't even wrap our head around
I think
what
it's
kind of
something
sick
like that.
fucks some of
There's
these
some sick
people
fucks
are?
out
I think
there.
that's something that's probably more like what it is.
It's almost like they're proud of this crazy shit.
They're trying to like mainstream
Yeah,
it.
they're trying to normalize
Yeah,
it,
it's fucking
100%.
It'll
insane.
never be fucking
No, but I mean,
messing
look
with
at
kids.
what's his name? That dude that so-called killed himself in jail, Epstein.
Epstein,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
You never heard nothing about that, but you seen Johnny Depp every fucking minute of the trial on TV.
Yeah, it's nuts,
Yeah.
dude. It's fucking weird as hell.
That's true too, because and you know what? That's because not only was he gonna get fried, and
All
they
of
were-
his rich, fucking powerful people.
and now what's her name's in prison for 25 years, and I wouldn't be
You still
surprised.
don't hear a lot about that. You don't hear about the list. You don't hear about what she knows.
You got to go on Netflix to watch a fucking documentary to see, like a new one to show like what a fucking scumbag she is. But it's like
There's a new one that just came out, right?
that's what I'm talking about. Filthy
yeah,
Rich.
is it any good?
I watched some of it. I didn't get through all of it yet, but yeah, it's interesting. But
They drag those documentaries the fuck out, man.
they're not telling you what you wanted. Like there's shit you're
Right.
like, you know, the truth is what everyone wants to know. Hey, who's involved in this?
Who's the pedos?
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
I won't watch their movies no more. I won't fucking support them. If you're fucking like little kids, fuck you. I don't want nothing to fucking do with you. And it's like they're not saying that, and that's because I feel like it's the scary thing is the people that are so high up that are into this shit. It's scary. They're putting the hush on the news and all that. That's just my theory.
Yeah, they're power brokers, and they can control the
And they could buy little kids.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's fucked up weird
That's
shit.
great.
man.
You should be shot for that.
Yeah, you're corn dick of the millennium.
Yeah.
There's this story came out. So last week we talked about let me see, it was on my phone. Chrisley. Chrisley went to jail from Chrisley Knows Best, him and his wife. He got sentenced. This was an interesting story. Let me see. All right. Here it was. So Chrisley is getting ready to go to prison. So he received an anonymous letter asking him to join an unnamed cartel. At first, like it didn't have a name.
Like a prison gang?
Yeah, prison gang. And then it says membership includes protection, friendship, and a spot on the softball team. They needed $80,000 or a physical initiation, aka jumped in. They said send a money order to this address. He did it, and then later got a letter back saying that he was now in the Southside Asian Mafia in the federal prison system. Only later find out that there is no Southside Asian Mafia in the federal prison system.
Someone scammed them up for $80K.
Someone scammed him. And I'm like, dude, if you were smart enough to manipulate the banks to do all this shit, I guess when it comes to like shit like that, you're almost just like,
Well, he was probably terrified.
Of
course
he
he's
is.
still terrible. He's
Right, but that's what I'm
terrified.
saying. That's
Yeah.
why he just jumped at that. Like, oh man, 80 grand. Yeah, no
Someone
problem.
seen sucker coming a mile away, like, dude,
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
And
Will
here's-
Ferrell paid Kevin Hart all kinds of money and get hard.
Yeah, and that didn't work. That ended up
Yeah.
working out for him though. You got. But dude, like, it's just like I feel like it was an inside job with this Chris Lee thing. I feel like if you knew Chris Lee's address, what you get away with, probably someone like a hype man, like do it. I feel like it was an inside job. If I had to say, it was probably one of his son's friends. That's just me. Hey.
Yeah, fuck it. Close to him, knows how scared they are. Like,
Yeah, you got any Asian friends? Your kids got any Asian friends?
Yeah.
We had some scientists dig up some 40 or 50,000-year-old zombie virus that was buried in ice.
Nice.
Want to leave that alone, guys?
Yeah, what the fuck are you thinking?
Leave that in ice.
Yeah, Walking Dead's over. We don't need another fucking. We don't need to see the reality show.
Yeah, we've unlocked the plague, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Let's leave the zombie virus alone. Let's just
Where'd they unlock it at?
where the fuck did it say? Some Siberia. That makes sense. It was in the
You know what?
permafrost.
Do they know how old it's been?
Siberia has
50,
a
almost
high,
50,000 years old.
they used to have a high zombie population, so I'm not surprised that's where it came from.
I don't need to deal with zombies, dude. We got businesses we're running here. Like, I don't. Yeah, that's really gonna put a damper on
Yeah, we got
things.
the live show coming up. Like, come on, man.
23rd, yeah. Zombie still. I don't give you a zombie or not.
Get us to the new year.
I'll tell you what. If zombies want to buy tickets,
No, we're not a zombie podcast. We gotta stand for. We're not a pedo podcast, and we're not a zombie
yeah, we're against
podcast.
pedophiles and zombies.
And everything else is on the table.
We're probably missing a few things we're against. But yeah. Is there a bee in the studio or something? What's going on here? What is that? A murder hornet?
Stop. No, you imbecile. I am not Murder Hornet. My name is Olaf. I'm Party Hornet. Can you not tell I'm not Party Hornet?
I don't. You look like a regular old hornet to me.
We always get confused. No, Party Hornet, much different. I just like to have a good time, maybe drink a little, do a little drugs, and have sex with American women.
What? So you're just a hornet that flies around? Like fucking? What do? You go to bars? Do you bang chicks? What's your deal?
I prefer rave, as you say it here in America.
You like a rave?
I love a good rave. I like to take ecstasy. I think it's called ecstasy. I love it.
You buzz your little butt off, huh?
I've buzzed and I've been buzzed. I'm not going to lie.
So what do you do? Are you so are you banging other hornets, or are you banging human chicks? What's going on here?
I bang anything that flies. No, no, I bang regular. I used to bang bumblebee for longest time. Until this murder hornet come along. Ruins everything. Now they want nothing to do with me. I say, no, you don't understand. I party hornet. No, you look like murder hornet to me. So, no more bumblebee. So mainly now wasp and dead squirrels. Yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
dead squirrel. That's good. So how long you been in town?
I just flew over not too long ago. Ha. No, I guess you're asking my origin. I come from Chernobyl. Maybe you hear of Chernobyl?
Yeah.
Beautiful place. Very big wasp over there. Very big wasp. And what I did, I got on cargo ship filled one day with Adderall and painkiller. And I got in with my cousin, who was murder hornet. But funny thing is, 3 weeks after on cargo ship, we turn into party hornets. We love Adderall and painkillers.
What's your drink of choice? You a drinker?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I like to drink a little bit. Maybe what you call here Four Loko. Yes, I love Four Loko. Very inexpensive. Wasp doesn't need much to get drunk. 1 can of beer gets 400 wasp drunk. We just drink the top that you stupid humans leave.
Yeah, it sounds like you'd be a cheap date.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of dating, I do not like dating apps over here. No. First, I tried Bumble, but the bees wanted nothing to do with me. Luckily, I found plenty of hornets. Very good. But before that, me and my cousin, we found this one that was called Buzzer. It's sort of the form of grinder. I did not know it was hornet on hornet sex.
I mean, you said you're a party hornet. A party's a party.
Well, I got stung too many times, if you know what I mean. Adderall and painkiller do that to you.
And, all right, Olaf, thanks for Thanks for stopping by the old studio.
No problem. Can I take one of these beers with me?
Yeah, have a beer.
Okay, fill up a little cap for me. I take it with me. I be back next week at this time too. Da. Goodbye.
Auto and Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Rosato and Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Having electrical problems? Don't know where to turn? Call Vance Hall at Plug Electric, 412-298-6770. 412-298-6770. That's Vance Hall at Plug Electric. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons. 412-421-6711.
We'd like to welcome Atlas Pest Solutions. Their services include bed bugs, roaches. They kill termites, fleas, and bees, and wasps, and general pest, ants, and centipedes. He don't handle wildlife like raccoons and stuff, but if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. You can get a hold of him at 412-414-2948. Atlas Pest Solutions at 412-414-2948. And tell him you heard about it on Greenfield's Finest podcast. Dude's a beast. He did my neighbor. That's all I meant to do.
Cleared it out.
Cleared it out. He don't fuck around.
He
know?
ain't trapping raccoons or nothing like that, you said?
Yeah, I mean, if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. Buddy. Yeah,
It says so right in the ad.
Yeah. Says it right now. He'll shoot anything. But he mainly like sticks to bed bugs, roaches, termites, fleas, bees, and wasps, and general pests.
Nice.
Yeah. So welcome.
Welcome aboard.
Board.
I wouldn't mind a 40 beer day.
Do it.
You gotta save that up, Jack.
Yeah.
I know.
Make sure you got that overnighter.
I haven't been smoking weed at all. I've just been dead sober. Ugh.
It's fun, eh?
You poor thing.
Dude, I went to a wedding this weekend and did the vodka waters.
Once those boys start going,
Well,
man,
boys, it's like
it takes a second for them to get going,
Dude.
But once they do,
then you just start drinking them and it's actual water, and then
And,
next you know,
you
you
know-
wake up the next day and you're still drunk.
you're still drunk. If you don't mix anything else with it, you don't feel horrendous.
No, but it took a while for it to wear off, and then
That vodka will get you.
Ooh,
That vodka, that
that
those play
Tito's
games.
is delicious.
You get that
Yeah.
postponed hangover though when you wake up drunk.
I pushed that
Yeah.
till Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
How'd you push it to just get on the beers?
Slow beers, beers, but
keep
beers.
the headache away.
Yeah, right.
Keep the headache off. Gets to get a little straight. We had a caller chased by 3 loose pit bulls up in Mount Washington. Lucky enough to find a ladder, scurries up a ladder and fucking got stuck on the ladder and called the police while he was on the ladder, and the pit bulls were at the bottom of the ladder trying to kill
It's
him.
like a cartoon.
It was a cartoon. Dude, that would be terrifying. If you ever been attacked by a dog before? Anybody?
Yeah.
I've been chased by a dog
Not a
once.
pit bull.
Not a pit bull. I was on a jog in Greenfield one time, and I was running down Montclair Street, and I was on the sidewalk, doing my thing. I had some headphones in. I think it was a Walkman. It was so long ago, but fucking, I had a little dog come out of nowhere jump onto my fucking ankle and like not let go and start like ripping at my ankle to the point where I had to did some insane karate move where I flipped my leg like up in the air and was able to kick the dog in its head with my other fucking foot.
Did it
And the
fly?
thing went fucking skirt. No, it didn't fly. The motherfucker was on there, dude. And it scared the fuck out of me. I was just going for a jog. Next thing you know, I got a live dog going crazy on my ankle. I kicked the
At least
shit
it was
out
a
of
little
it.
dog.
Well, at least it was a little dog.
Yeah, Pitbull. Flop.
Dude, remember that dude we were working with? Were you there when he like went to pet the dog? It was like his little white dog. He's like, "Oh, hi, little dog." He's like, "Rawr," and like bit his hand.
Yeah. On Abelmore.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny. You said you got bit by a dog before?
Yeah, it was my Aunt Penny's dog, Hulk. So, like, I was playing fetch with him, and he would always bring the ball back, and I, like, got him to drop it, so I didn't want to take it out of his mouth. So the one time, like, he wouldn't drop it, and I thought it was safe because we became friends. I went to grab for it. He fucking attacked my hand. So, like,
He fuck you up?
yeah, I mean, it put, like, a tooth, you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
didn't have,
nothing crazy.
that was back then where my mom just told me to go smoke a cigarette. It'll be fine. I was, like, 9 years old.
Rub some dirt on it.
And in the last scanner, 3 naked guys running down Bartlett Street in Square Hill towards Shenley Park. Good to know the boys are still partying.
The boys are still part. The boys are back in town.
Nothing wrong with guys' night out.
Hey, what night was this? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a Saturday. The
Saturday
17th.
night.
Yeah, there we go. You know, guys have a couple little fucking Boone's Farms get all whacked up. You know, run up to Shenley Park.
Free sex.
Yeah.
All the free sex you
Free
can get.
sex.
Open for business. You don't have to give no one no gift cards up
Yeah,
there.
right.
What can we call
They call it
Is-
the wedding circle.
is the wedding? Yeah, is the wedding circle? Is that that's known throughout the city, right?
I think
Yeah.
it's known throughout like the
well,
greater area.
I have a story about it, but I think everybody knows about like Shenley Park
in
you
the
know,
city, yeah.
in
Because
the
remember,
city.
like there was like a documentary about the one football player who may or may not have went
yeah,
up there.
Cordell up there.
Yeah,
sure.
but like the Steelers knew about it.
right. So I mean, I was waiting tables in Ocean City the one time, and like my name tag said Pittsburgh on it, and I had like people from Baltimore ask me about it. Like that can't. It's like when that rumor is going around about Cordell,
Yeah.
and it can't be a real thing. I was like, that's where I grew up. You know what I mean? They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah. When I was a little kid, we were sled riding, and there was a bunch of dudes sled riding too for a little bit. They were drinking a lot, and then next thing you know, 2 of them go up up through the woods for about a half hour, come back down. Like that, I remember it like vividly. Like
Really?
yeah.
Sweating profusely.
We were supposed to get picked up from sled riding. Our friend's dad that was supposed to pick us up didn't. So we were like, it was like 9:30 at night, and we're still sled riding in like pitch black. Like,
Pitch
dude,
black.
Yeah, like and
Jeez.
so and like it was getting wacky up there. It was like, you know, dudes in their 20s fucking drinking, getting all fucked up. They kept going up, and that's when I really learned like what the wedding circle was. And I was like, man, this is fucking
Well, I remember the
crazy.
girls in high school would drive up here and like flash the dudes.
Their
Like,
boobs, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and then like my dad taught me like that's like one of the first places he took learn how to drive.
It's a good place to learn how to drive.
You drive, pull to the side, drive, pull to the side, then all of a sudden there's a car following you.
Yeah, I had. I mean, for public works, we had to go up there, and like it was. They didn't. It's as advertised.
Couple condoms.
Yeah, a lot.
5,000 condoms on the ground.
As advertised. Dude just camping out up there. It's a weird scene up there that the city just like turns its like just lets go on. Which I guess, I mean, they're definitely breaking laws. You're not allowed to just fucking Shenley Park.
No, that is public
But
indecency.
that was around when our parents were growing up.
Yeah,
and
no,
kids.
that's
My
what I
mom
mean.
said like the wedding.
Yeah, they're
circle-
grandfathered in up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've told the story on here before, but like, I had a roommate live with us the one summer who isn't from here at all, and I had a pickup truck that summer, and we were coming back from ILO's. He was in the back, but he was in the bed of the truck, and fucking I like slowly took him through there, and it was a nice summer day, so it
Busy
was
night.
cracking up there. He starts knocking on the window. He's like, "Yo, look at these motherfuckers!" And he starts pointing, and we get deeper in and deeper. And he's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And I can't like repeat. He's like, "Is this some kind? What kind of park is this?" You know what I mean? Dude, scared as shit, just laying on the ground. I'm beeping the floor like, "Fresh bait, fresh meat, boys, come and get it."
Our brother in arms this week. It's like a story that like blew my mind because like obviously his kid's not from Greenfield, but he had gotten all A's, an A minus, a B minus, and a C plus on his report card, and his parents are threatening to throw him out over his bad grades. Could you imagine if she had to deal with some fucking Greenfield kids?
I don't know who got good grades at Alder Ice.
I mean, did
I mean, everybody had a C before, dude. Fuck.
I mean,
it's our highest grade.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
if I go to D or E or F or whatever the fuck it was, I would catch some. I would like my mom would be like, "What the fuck's going on?" So she'd be pissed off. But anything like a C or above was a win.
Yeah, especially this dude looked like he was swinging for the fences. He got 1 C. Everything else was.
Yeah, it was probably in gym because he sounds like a geek.
yeah. That you might be
He's
right.
like, he's kind of a pussy, you know?
Yeah.
He goes see him wood shop, little weirdo.
As long as I stayed over a 2.0, I was like, I wouldn't get based on.
Yeah. We didn't really have strict rules in my house about the report cards. I just remember, like, my mom asked me, like, one time, like, if I got it, and it was a fucking 0.0. And she was just, like, looked at me like, you just don't give a fuck, do you? She's like, you're going to be a fucking loser. I'm like, whatever, Mom. Then, like, a couple years later, I was in jail, then rehab. I'm like, man, maybe my mom was on to something.
It all goes back to Alder Ice not making you go to school at fucking age 15.
Honestly, they owe me money because, like, I
It was
went.
free for Alder Ice.
Yeah, it was like I went there and they didn't make me go in. They never enforced it. They were probably happy that I didn't come in the building. And then I'd hang out down the dog all day and they allowed me to be a loser. And I was like, oh, life's not as hard as I thought it was.
The only time I seen you with a book bag on it, you had 2 40s in it.
I know, you know. And then I turned into an alcoholic. Just because 7 of my relatives were alcoholics, it doesn't run in my family.
I don't even
Like,
remember like any of like our friends even saying like, man, if I don't get a fucking A in this class or B in this class, my parents are gonna kill me. Like I don't remember anything. I don't remember doing homework at fucking.
Yeah,
Alder
even
Ice.
if that was the case, what are you going to say it to your friends so you can get punched
Yeah,
in the face?
yeah.
What are you
Right, you
I
hit
guess.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try to work hard if you didn't want to not be able to play football or baseball.
Yeah, you had to be academically eligible. That was the
That
thing.
was it. You had to go. Yeah, that was the thing.
What was it, like,
If you're-
2.2
it
or
was-
some
it was,
shit,
Dude,
dude?
it was a 2.0.
I was too.
And I remember I got a fucking 2.6 my senior year, and like there was this weird like city banquet, and like me and Andy were like the only 2 dudes that like got over like a 2.5 on the whole fucking team. And this is how you qualified for this. It was you're looking at me weird. Like this was after you guys left. It was my senior year. I think it was like a new banquet. And I got all city academic for fucking having a 2.6 with a
Yeah.
banquet, and they
No,
brought me
so-
up and like put us in like in the paper and shit. Like this trophy is the most legit trophy I ever got. Fucking, and my mom.
I want to see this trophy.
I do. I mean, if we go to 68 Bigelow and check it out. I'm sure it's still there. But fucking, I showed my mom like, Mom, I'm all city academic. She was like, dude. Like, this is a joke, right? And I'm like, I have a trophy that says I am all city in the whole city of Pittsburgh academic.
Yeah.
I did not know that, dude. You should write a book right
I-
now.
I should-
Called from I was in the van and now I'm the man.
Yeah, yeah, fucking look at me now.
Right. There you go, dude. That's fucking. Hey.
But it was such a fucking joke. But the biggest joke is like it was the only 2 dudes eligible were me and Andy. What was insane.
How many times that year did you have that machine operations class? Like how
Like
many?
40,
3.
like
You had to have at
42.
least 3
Yeah,
classes.
right. It was my senior year, so like I literally had the cake as fuck. It was like construction 1, construction 2 that I took 3 times already. Power and energy 1, power and energy 2 that I took 3 times already. It was. I mean, I built a nice schedule my senior year.
You got any crazy puke stories?
Who me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a old Christmas time puke. It was so my buddy Stutch, this is about let's see, I'm 40, so this was 21 years ago. We went out Christmas Eve, had a ton of beers, amongst other things. So he was like, dude, by the time this was Christmas Eve, we're out. By the time we make it back to his house, it's Christmas, 5 a.m. So I'm like, dude, I gotta just like fucking. I was like, I'm just gonna like lay here. He's like, all right. So I lay there, and he's like, dude, my dad's about to get up. He's gonna make everyone like, you're gonna have to like leave or come with us to go. I'm like, I can't move. So he was like, dude, hide in the bathtub. I think I told you this story before.
Yeah.
So I hid in the bathtub, and like I just fell asleep in it for like 8 hours. But like during that time of sleeping in there, there was water dripping on my head. So like it was just drip, drip, drip. So I like rotated so my head wasn't at the drain. You know, I don't know why I had my head at the drain, but it was like dripping on my feet still. You know what I mean? So I'm having water dripping on my feet, and then I remember just like I heard something, and next thing I know, I like had the most violent puke, and there was a toilet there, and I puked everywhere except none of it went in the toilet. All of it went in the bathtub. So now I'm laying in my own puke. So like I had to get up, clean it up, take the towels, throw them away. It was a terrible Christmas. For
Yeah,
me.
that sounds like hell.
That sounds like
That doesn't make you go to rehab. Nothing will.
No, I think I went directly to a homeless shelter. I did not pass go. Did not collect $200 after that. But I was like, people were like, did you ever have any shitty holidays? I'm like, well, one time I spent Christmas in a bathtub, fucking throwing up and pissing my pants. So, it was.
Yeah, one time we were younger and I was drinking, and I was never a good drinker. I probably should have quit, but I haven't. And I was like drinking 40s. It was like back in the 40 days, and I think I drank like one. I was like on my second one, dude. I like was in this car. I was like, I got to get the fuck out of this car. I'm gonna throw up. I go into Brewster's bathroom, throw up everywhere, and fall asleep
In the bathroom?
in the bathroom to the point where like people had to like I'll get somebody to open the door. And I think for some reason Maison and maybe Lester were there, and they like to carry me out of there. As they're carrying me out of there, Maison's like, this kid just ate 17 ice cream cones. He's out of his mind. And fucking, like, they fucking took me home, dude. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Dude, I just, oh, man. Those were the good old days. Like, I was thinking about that. We were at that awards thing, like, drinking 40s at a light tire on a nice night. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what kids do now. I'm not saying they should be out drinking 40s.
Drinking takes a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Which is not really like a good thing. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have them bumps in a road where like, you wander home through the park by yourself and like, you know what I mean? Like, and you just wake up in a puddle of your own puke. But
Yeah.
you gotta fight through it.
I think like the problem for me was I was such a fast drinker. Like I would guzzle beers. Like, I would drink like 6 beers to someone else's like 2. So I would be drunk.
You were Stinky the Guzzler.
Yeah, I did have that alias. I was
You
Stinky
had
the
to keep up
Guzzler.
your reputation. I was like 130 pounds and try to keep up with everybody else. And that just never really worked out either, especially when you were drinking malt liquor as a teenager.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of fun times puking, but I'm more of a piss my pants type guy.
I never really got into that game. Luckily, I don't know why, but I seen you piss on the side of your TV once when we were younger.
Yeah, I was trying to get better reception.
Yeah, right.
Cable. Dude, I forgot about this, but I remember one time I was down in Florida. I didn't know these people I was with. They all worked at Einstein Bagel, and they were like, "We're gonna go out tonight and eat ecstasy." I was so happy. I'm like, "Dude, can I come?" They're like, "Yeah, we'll pick you up at 7." So I'm like, "Sweet." I just got paid from Einstein. I had like 138.
You
bucks
worked at Einstein Bagel too.
in Florida.
I never heard this one.
Yeah. So it was when I first moved down to Florida. You know what I mean? I moved down for a week, moved back, but then I went back, and this time I made friends. So they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna eat ecstasy tonight. It's this dude's birthday, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "I'm in." So I think I had taken ecstasy like maybe once before here, and I thought it was great. And I'm like, "Oh, this is a lot of fun." So we go there, and I'm the only one drinking. You know what I mean? Which was like, I didn't think anything of it, but I'm drinking like, I think it was plastic bottle vodka, whatever it is in a plastic bottle.
It cost $10. Yeah.
$10.
Bankers Club or something.
Yeah, I got a $10 bottle of vodka and 4 ecstasy pills. So I took one, I took another. I don't know how many I ended up taking, but all I remember is another time. I wake up. I didn't wake up, but I'm standing. It's like sort of like come to, and I'm like in a shower, naked, and there was just puke everywhere. And then I come out of the room and there's no one there. And I'm like, what the
Whose place were you
fuck?
at?
I was at a hotel party.
Oh.
Everyone left. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? The dude, I'm like sitting there and I'm like whacked out. My vodka's gone, but I still feel kind of good. Luckily, at like 6 a.m, like the dude comes back to the room. He's like, dude, you all right? And I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, dude, you were like rolling around on the floor and like you kind of freaked us out. So we left. I'm like, thanks. He's like, no, dude, we put you in the shower to like try to like get you to come to. Like you were like out of it, dude. You were like rolling around on the floor. I'm like, that's interesting.
That's not really what they meant by rolling. You just literally started rolling around.
He said I was like, he said like, look like I was trying to break dance, but I couldn't. And they tried to stop me, but I could. They said you were just like you couldn't talk to you. They said you were so fucked up, and I'm like, man. What a night. I'm like, you got any more of that ecstasy, but that was it. That was my
Dude, what I really want to know is what was your job at Einstein Bagel? What'd you do?
I was worked the register.
You weren't putting together the bagel sandwiches?
The dude who put together the bagel sandwiches there was a fucking douche. And I didn't like him. He didn't like me. I don't think he liked me much because I always talked about Pittsburgh and how cool it was. And he was telling how like Tampa was the greatest. And we didn't hit it off. He was like the one. He wasn't at the ecstasy party, of course, but like
He didn't get invited.
no. But the one night I was like, dude, what are you guys doing? He's like, oh, dude, me and my friends are going to Home Depot to get some pieces of fence. And I'm like, for what? He's like, well, my boy made this big D. We're going to the high school basketball game. Like, defense. I'm like, okay.
This is a high school kid.
I'm like, we're never gonna hang out. We were the same age though. You know what I mean? I was 18 when I was.
So he was still in high school. Okay.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, yeah, we're two totally different. Then a kid, I think he was like on parole. Got to start working there. I was
The
like,
kid in the back making the bagels.
the
fucking
kid,
having
he was the
ecstasy.
baker guy. You know, yeah. I was like, all right, I think we can hit it off. As soon as he said, like, one day I was like, dude, my mom will get us beer. He was like, okay. We started being friends, and then next thing you know, he invited me to the ecstasy party. So thanks, Mom.
Kanye's walking around the Adidas office showing everybody Kim's nudes. That's not surprising at all.
Is that how he's trying to get back in there?
Yeah, I guess. Which is like, hey, Kanye, I got Google, buddy. You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean? Like, she's fucking sucking dick on Pornhub. I think you can figure it out.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's weird, though. That's a weird fucking
I
move.
mean, let's
Yeah, you're sold on it.
I mean,
Did you see the what? Did you see the nudes he was giving out? He might have exclusive.
Right.
oh,
That's
he
what-
definitely has exclusives
so let's
with his
just-
wife.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's-
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Maybe
yeah.
that's some shit you haven't seen,
Yeah, but
Jack.
it's the you're seeing the same shit. You
He's
saw
like,
her-
unfreeze
you
my
saw her
account.
suck dick. What else you looking at?
I don't know. He
Maybe
got
she's
it.
into some weird shit.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like let's just say
Photography has came a long way.
Yeah, let's just say Kanye West comes in like, hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? And comes in, he's like, I want to kick it on Green for Fives podcast, but check out these naked pictures of Kim real quick. You're gonna be like, no, I'm sorry, Kanye, I'm against that.
I'm probably gonna take a gander.
Yeah, why not? Well, you know what I mean? We're all gonna take it. I think he's more of a brother in arms for that for sure. For showing some good naked. I'll pay good money for them nakeds.
How do you guys feel about The Rock? I know I hate The Rock. I feel like we all hate The Rock.
I
don't hate The Rock.
No.
I'm not a huge fan.
You guys are partial when it comes to The
No,
Rock.
he's
What was
saturated
his
the
show?
market.
What was
like
his
The
show?
What?
That was on HBO.
We're ballers.
Ballers.
Terrible.
It's all right.
First couple seasons were okay.
It was all right.
Don't be scared to say you like it.
I
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
liked it. I like Denzel's son in that. It was like the better
Ricky.
and the bald lawyer.
Yeah, Joe. He's
Yeah,
good too.
yeah.
Yeah. The first two seasons were decent.
Yeah.
Then it's just like, okay, this is nuts.
I like some of his films.
Do you?
Yeah.
Jumanji.
No, I like Walking Tall with Johnny Knoxville. I thought it was a good flick.
So The Rock brings a film crew to record this. He wants to go to a convenience store where he used to steal a Snickers bar every day, and he felt bad about it. And he's feeling bad about it for years. So now he wants to go to this convenience store and buy all the Snickers bars that they got. So he bought like $250 worth of Snickers bars, and he's making a big deal about it. And he's like, I used to steal these every day when I didn't have any money. Now I have money. I'm buying all the Snickers bars. And he's making the poor bastard at the counter ring up all these fucking Snickers bars.
Yeah.
And he's trying to engage the conversation with the dude while the dude's trying to like fucking
Do
catch
math.
the Snickers bar. And the dude's like looking at him like, shut the fuck up. It's so bad to the point where Rock is like, man, this dude isn't interested at all in this. Like, no, he's not, dude. The dude was he just smoked a joint out back.
It ain't his
and
store.
And now you can't. Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
Who knows who owned that store?
He
Nobody
might have
gives
won
a
his
fuck.
Snickers.
Yeah.
Now there ain't none left.
So he ended up tipping him and stuff like
Right.
that. But it was just like it's just
If
like
it's
such
so
a,
heartfelt and you feel so bad, it's been bothering you so much. Why are you bringing a fucking film crew?
Dude,
Right.
Here's the thing.
right.
like,
That's my yeah.
You just
Yeah.
go do it.
Yeah. Dude, I'm over The Rock.
dude, and I
Team Vin Diesel.
well, with that, after that move, I don't like that move one bit. Like, obviously, I know a little bit about a 12-step program, and like when you're making amends with people, like I've made a couple amends with random people with situations sort of like that. It was a little bit different. It was an Eaton Park employee, but yeah, it didn't have a film crew or anything.
Little
like
eating
that.
beat on him.
Well, yeah, it was one guy. He wouldn't give a fuck if I said who it was. It was the one black dude that worked up in Square Hill, looked like DMX, and then he ended up going down to Waterfront. I happened to run into him. I was with my girl's
He's a
dad.
good waiter.
Yeah, great wait, best
Yeah.
waiter
Yeah,
ever.
he's cool. I know
Eaton Park
exactly
kid,
what you're talking
super good dude. And I went up to him. I'm like, dude, I don't know if you remember me. There was some time back where I like came in here. I was on drugs and like I knew I wasn't gonna pay you, and I ran out on the food. And he was like, oh man, shit happens. And I was like, he's like, you better now? And I said, yeah. And I was able to make amends with him, but like, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're just like The Rock now. Now you're telling everybody on the podcast how you did it. So
Did you
Just
really
as bad
care?
as
It was a humble brag.
Yeah. Where were you, buddy?
Way to go.
And then next week,
Kid got a heart of gold.
Next week he's going to be on the podcast to talk about how it made him feel.
I couldn't let that slide.
Did you get a smiley cookie out of it?
Yep. You guys like Smiley cookies?
I
Yeah,
crossed
they're all right.
I like them. People hate. I feel like people
I
hate
think they're
them.
good.
Yeah.
They definitely
They just
taste
get
like
stale really
drywall.
quick.
Yeah, you got to eat them that like.
I don't mind if they get all hard.
I don't either.
I
but,
like them when
that's
they have
what people
some
hate on 'em.
softness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When they're crunchy as fuck, they don't do
They
nothing
get a little
for me.
chalky.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
my
definitely
kids
use
love
to
them, dude.
Yeah.
Patch holes. in
It keeps the
them.
kids want the kids want to go back there forever because they get the smiley cookie, and they do not forget about the smiley cookie.
No, it's a good cookie.
Yep.
It's solid.
That was in 7th grade. Z-Bird was in 8th, and it was the spring concert. It was called the Disney Spectacular.
Yeah.
Fucking- and we had this poor music teacher, Mr. Scaretz, and we had him tricked into thinking that we really gave a fuck about this fucking concert.
Yeah.
Everybody would try hard during the practice, and we had this dude, this poor guy was excited.
He said, "You guys are my best class ever."
Yeah, he was excited for this concert.
And I had a solo.
Z-Bird had a fucking solo. It was it was contingent of us going on this major field trip if we we
DC.
did good to
Okay.
DC, and we like I said, we practiced good. I'm telling you, we were singing these songs, we were good and fucking. But we had a
had
plan.
agenda.
We had an agenda to make everybody think we were all in on it and then ruin it on concert day. And did we fucking ever?
It was all hell broke loose.
It's one of the meaner things I think we ever done. There was a million different words we manipulated, but the one chorus, it was just hey, something, something, something. We turned it in hey, Scaretz is gay. hey,
Sung that in
Scaretz-
front of all the
Dude,
parents?
in the church.
In St. Rosalia.
And then Z-Bird got up and did pretty much did a freestyle for his for his solo and just started screaming in the microphone. My mom was like, "Dude, I took off work to see you guys just ruin this guy's life." I was like,
How did he handle it?
He
not
did.
great,
I
dude.
think
he didn't come to school for a little bit.
He was shaking a lot.
Dude, he was shaking a lot. He was. I remember
not kidding.
dude, this isn't a joke. He took a week off.
You gave him a nervous
But-
breakdown, you
yeah,
assholes.
and then he came in, and it was a big speech of how he let him down and all kinds of shit. And dude, we were in 7th and 8th grade. No one gave a fuck. We were still. It was ruthless. Dude.
It was
Cold-blooded.
A lot of people's parents, after we got to 9th grade, they told us how funny they thought it was, but you couldn't tell us.
You
at
couldn't
that
tell
time.
us it was funny at that time because he would have did it
We would have did it every day.
right. If we know we would have had the green light to torture this guy, and who knows where it could have
You
went.
guys ruined his poor fucking guy's teaching career.
We actually did.
Yeah,
He retired short of getting his pension. And
I don't
shit
think he
because of
retired.
that.
I think he
Dude,
got fired.
he was-
couldn't handle the kids.
yeah. It was.
I don't think I'd be able to handle that shit.
Dude, he was he
You
was
guys hurt my feelings.
he was up conducting the fucking thing. So he thinks he has us all locked in to really put on a fucking Disney spectacular here. And fucking
What a bunch
hey,
of
hey,
scumbags.
Scaretz is gay right in his face.
Did he stop it? Dude, what was your
Dude.
solo? Do you
It was
remember?
I remember it was chim chimity, chim chimity, chim chim tree. And at the end I said, "This whole wide world there's no happier bloke." So I sang the whole thing like I was supposed
you
to.
were an angel.
And I was like, "But this whole wide world there's no happier blow me!" And fucking everyone was just like, "What the fuck did he just say?" In a church.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle-driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717, and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them, they have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's Hot Sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol and Sandy, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, nose-to-tail meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson and Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
NFL player Jameson Williams tops his Mickey D's burgers with McFlurry. That is disgusting. Dude.
Yeah, that's-
And I like him
gross.
too as a player.
Yeah,
Now I
that
don't.
that makes. Look at all like the ketchup and the pickle, and then you got the cheese. I mean, it's a hamburger. I don't gonna describe everybody what a hamburger is. Everybody gets what a hamburger is. But just to dump it, like that's a good helping of McFlurry on there, dude. That
That's
looks
some-
gross.
That's some hide up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it's gonna give you the runs.
I'm gonna put this McFlurry on this burger. It's gonna be fire.
I mean, I get you're gonna eat the burger then the McFlurry, but I guess he's doing it all at the same time. I don't know.
I
Disgusting.
remember
I like to dip a little fry and a
fried
frosty.
or frosty.
Yeah,
That's everybody does that.
Yeah.
the salt contour. You know,
Yeah.
That's gross.
But even that, you don't like go ham with that. I don't need all my fries.
No.
That's just a little.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, let me get a little taste for this. But yeah, meat and ice cream
Yeah, it
really
doesn't-
is unsettling.
So he'll be 5,000 pounds when he retires. That's good to know.
I feel like these dudes like don't get fat, man.
Not while he's playing.
Yeah,
When he turns 35,
yeah,
then
maybe.
he's gonna blow up like a blimp.
But like,
If he keeps eating like
yeah,
that,
yeah, you do see these dudes
Yeah,
get fat.
some of 'em
Yeah,
blow up like
some-
blimps.
yeah.
linemen get
Look at
skinny.
freaking-
Linemen
everybody
get
else
really
gets
skinny.
fat.
Yeah.
Lyman gets skinny. Who was it? Maurice Jones-Drew
Yeah.
See you
probably used to eat like that.
Dude, old
Oh,
Darrell Revis is looking thick these days.
Is it? Yeah.
You would never think
He's
that.
eating
yeah.
McFlurries on top of his burger, probably.
Yeah, he could be. That's disgusting. I want no parts of that. Then you're biting into ice cream. I don't even like that. Ugh. No,
that
thank
did make
you.
me
You
hungry.
would have to take the
Somebody-
ketchup off for me to try it.
I think the
condiments.
pickle too.
The pickle, yeah. I think the cheese, the bread, and the meat are like way better than like the pickle and the ketchup. Are really
Yeah.
what's fucking turning me
Fucking
off.
me up. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have no condiments, I'd try it.
Yeah,
that's
probably not
gross.
bad, but like, what makes you go there? Weed makes
But
you
yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
You ever go to McDonald's? You ever go to McDonald's? Oh, weed.
I've been at McFlurry forever, man.
It's just a blizzard, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not as good as a Blizzard either.
Nah, and the ice cream machine fucking never works
Right.
either.
Yeah, ever, anywhere.
Man, every time I just think of that story back in the day, it was
Dude.
our ice mix dad was. I mean, I've told it here a million times, but like
Tell
we
him.
were 10-year-old kids waiting for our friend's dad to come back with milkshakes from McDonald's. that he just never came.
For days.
For, not days, but like 10 hours.
At least.
And like he went out like after dinner time, he got his pizza or something like that. Like, you boys want milkshakes? We're like, fuck yeah, we're about to watch like Johnny Be Good or some shit.
Yeah,
like
it's a movie there.
and he went out, came back. So the machine, couple hours later, came back. The machine's broke. We're like, oh, he's like, but it's gonna be up and running. We're like, all right, whatever. Goes out again, comes back a couple hours later. Like, hey, the machine's still down, but it is gonna be up and running. I gotta run back out. And we're like, all right, you know what I mean? We'll watch another movie. Goes back out, comes back, same bullshit. And then our one friend who was a little older than us was smart enough to fucking. He's like, dude, this ain't adding up. Like, they don't. If it was broke, it wouldn't be. It's McDonald's in Oakland. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be fixed immediately. They're not telling you like, hey, we got a guy coming in to fix this.
He's working on it right now.
He's working on it. Come back. So he called the McDonald's. And
That was a bold move.
We were like 12 years, or he was like 12. We were like 10. He called the McDonald's in Oakland. We're like, hey, man, what's up with the milkshake machine? Is it up and running? And they're like, yeah, it's running. He's like, how long has it been? Like, has it been running all night? He's like, yeah, dude, it's a milk machine. It's working. Come get your fucking milkshakes, kid. Like, leave me alone. You know what I mean? Dude came back, called his dad out, and, you know, they got into it a bit. But, like, it was just one of those things. Like, when it was happening, it, like, didn't seem weird. And then as an adult, you just look back on it like, man, that was fucking wild.
Like, yeah, what the fuck was he?
Yeah.
I guess we can deduce.
Yeah, well, you know. Gen Z said they should be hired for their personality, not productivity, because they set vibes.
That's the stupidest thing
I
I've ever
dig
heard.
it.
in my
Stupid.
entire life.
I dig it.
I dig it too. So which Gen Z is that? So
Is
we're
that
we're
us?
millennials.
It
No,
sure
we're
as fuck ain't us.
millennials. We're old millennials, is what we are. So, you know, I think Gen Z is probably like 25-year-olds, if I had to guess.
JD or younger, probably.
Probably like JD and like you're younger.
So
yeah.
what was before millennials, though?
They
Gen-
X.
I thought it was
Gen
Gen
X.
X. I thought we
Gen
were
X.
Gen Xers.
That's
I
what I
thought we
thought.
were Gen X.
No, we're millennials.
Yeah, you guys are millennials.
We're very old millennials.
I'm not.
We're like right on the borderline.
Or maybe you.
I'm probably an
you
X,
Guys,
you're
you
a
guys
millennial.
Might, yeah, I'm. It is like
That's what they told me.
We
the
are
other
on
night.
a like it is that close.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I could be a millennial. You guys could be some Gen Xers. You guys could be baby boomers.
I feel like a baby boomer sometimes.
This is just crazy.
Listen, them baby boomers are starting to make sense. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're getting a little older.
Yeah.
They're starting to make a little bit of
Isn't
sense.
that the worst? You're like,
Yeah.
damn, some of the shit they said was right.
Like, yeah, because you're a manager. Somebody comes in to Lumberjacks, like, yo, I mean, I'm not going to get the most done, but you're just going to feel my energy today.
Yeah,
And what are you going to say to him, Jack?
I'm not a manager, but I get what
No,
yeah,
but
I
you're
get what
hiring.
Yeah, yeah.
You hire people.
Like,
Yeah.
You're in a
get the
position
fuck
of
outta
hiring
here.
somebody
Yeah.
for your
Ye-
business.
Yeah,
You're going to tell them to get the fuck out.
Yeah, dude, it's brutal out there. You
Like,
know what I mean? Like,
hey, dude,
yeah.
can you push a wheelbarrow of gravel in it?
Yeah, but sometimes, dude,
not
like,
really.
your availability's okay.
Right. You might have
Okay,
to.
come on, buddy, come set the vibes.
You showed up for
You know
this.
what I mean?
You showed up for this. I
Yeah.
guess we're going to give it a shot.
I'm actually feeling great vibes coming from you. I think
would
this
love
is going to work.
I would love nothing better than to see Rosado's dad get told that they bring great vibes. So he's like, oh, what kind of experience you guys? Like, man, it's not really about my experience. It's about the vibes I'm about to
Yeah.
bring your
It's
The
about
morale of the crew
It's-
is going to be so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more about the experience.
Yeah. I'll create a culture within Rosado and Sons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm going to burn incense before every lawn.
Like, you're fired. He'd get beat up in his lunchbox stolen.
Do you dudes think gravy's a side?
Yeah. No.
No, it's standard.
That's a condiment.
It's a ketchup.
Yes.
Sauce.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah,
it's
but
a
it's not.
condiment.
I wouldn't say like
It's
just
not a
side dish.
standalone,
If you
yeah.
got mashed potatoes, you got to have gravy there.
Who's doing shots of gravy?
I mean, do you? I was reading.
You
some
don't like
shit.
gravy?
I love gravy. I'm not saying me. I'm saying there's other people.
What
out
do you
there
eat it with a
different-
spoon, though?
No, I meant to say gravy is like a like I didn't.
Yeah,
mean
It's an
condiment.
additive.
Yeah,
to
I don't
you
eat
need-
just gravy.
You need a carrier for the gravy.
At
Right,
least
but
bread or something.
Bread, stuffing, turkey,
Right,
mashed potatoes, anything. Can't eat gravy with a spoon.
You could.
I mean, you could.
I mean, you could, but your cholesterol's gonna be through the roof.
yeah, it's not gonna be great for your insides.
No.
do you like a thicker gravy or like a thinner gravy? I like a thicker gravy.
I like a thick, nice, wholesome gravy. I'll take a
I like
couple little
medium.
giblets.
I don't want it too thick, but I don't want it too thin.
I don't mind a
want it in the
giblet
I
or
want
two in
medium.
my gravy. You know what I mean?
I see. I don't.
don't.
That's what I don't want.
What?
You better strain the shit out of my fucking gravy.
Oh, dude, a
I
giblet's
don't want
a giblet.
I don't
man.
want any gibbers in there. I don't want any like fucking. I want it to be straight liquid. Fucking coming through.
It got to be thick.
Sift
though.
it out.
Nah,
go
dude,
thick
I
or
don't
you
want it
go-
like jiggling and shit.
No,
No,
who
I
the
don't want
fuck-
it like-
Why is
like-
it? Why
like
the fuck
Jell-O.
would it be? Yeah,
Because
like,
it's too thick.
well,
No, I don't want it
You're
that
talking
thick.
like the next day
If
after
it
being
gets
in a
cold,
fridge. Yeah.
No, I'm talking like still liquid, but thicker. not like chicken soup fucking gravy.
Yeah,
or
no one wants a
something.
broth.
Yeah,
you were like a
right,
broth gravy
exactly.
guy. No, that's terrible. But like, yeah, a little thicker. Fucking, there's nothing wrong with that. A little thick gravy.
I enjoy it.
Yeah,
me too.
I don't think it's a side.
No, I don't think it is either.
That's somebody trying to like fill the table and just being lazy.
Semantics. Like, yeah, like
Yeah.
what the fucking like. Oh,
Like, no, you don't have enough.
yeah, I'm not sure how gravy's made.
You don't have a
But-
gravy
but-
platter. You
but
have a gravy boat.
I'll tell you what. If you make killer gravy and that was all you brought, you would end up being like that dude.
Dude,
Thanksgiving.
I used to love my grandma's gravy on my mom's side, and my mom hated that I loved it because it was out of the can or out of the jar.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like I never knew it. I was like, this shit's fire, dude. And like,
yeah.
everything, it's all instant. I'm like, dude, why you hate on it? She has a nice gravy. Yours is a little,
Like Heinz
Yeah,
made.
a little
right.
watery. For being honest.
There's definitely some hating going on there. If she had to tell you it was
Oh,
instant.
big time, dude. If my mom hears me,
She
like,
was
my
a-
mom could cook her dick off. She makes a nice gravy.
But to make
when I
gravy-
was young and white trash, I liked the canned gravy.
But to make gravy, literally, it's like a long process. Like,
Oh, dude, like
it's
the
not
stock and
over,
all kinds
yeah,
of
you
shit.
gotta like boil shit and then thicken it. Like it ain't no joke. So for you to like the can and she's doing all the hard
Yeah.
work.
yeah, no,
I'd
I
have
get
been
it.
like,
But I
"Fuck
also
you
was
too."
like fucking 8, so.
Well, that's fine. She just called you out.
But,
what are you gonna do?
Dude, cooking a Thanksgiving dinner looks like a fucking nightmare. I
Mm.
wouldn't want no parts of that. For like people that eat, like, how long does it take to eat? 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Like, all right,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that was
It take-
good.
it takes
Thanks.
a day and a
Let me
half
go
to
smoke
prepare
this.
it.
Let me go
Yeah.
smoke this joint outside and come back in.
And then crush the leftovers.
Well, that's like last year. My lady decided to have it at our house, and like she
Did
prepared.
it suck?
No, well, for her it did, because like I went and played turkey bowl in the morning, came back, me and her dad hung out and watched football, and then like they just got dinner ready, and I could see like then I started.
She's
participating.
exhausted.
I had to participate with like getting everyone drinks because I felt bad because she was just like turkey and fucking mac. She like, this is just too much, and I'm like, all right, calm down, we'll get this together, you know.
Could have just got Boston Market and called it a fucking day.
That's what we used to do at like I would when I hung out with my dad. Obviously, my parents are separated, so I go to my mom's later. But in the morning, like say noon, we do the Boston Market thing, which was fire.
Yeah,
It really,
really
is.
was fucking
That-
good.
It really
yeah.
is
that's
good.
good gravy.
Yeah,
Boston, like, there's a couple Boston Markets left, but like, it was not that it was too good. It was just like too much. Like, dude, I can't grab lunch and eat like a whole fucking piece of chicken.
Yeah, I
and
can't get a
mashed
half a
potatoes.
chicken at fucking
Yeah, like,
noon.
dude, yeah.
Right, you get the mashes and corn mixed together. You
I
wanna
still
take
got
a
shit
nap.
to
No,
do.
no, on
right.
Thanksgiving, yeah, but not like on a Tuesday.
Have you
What,
ever,
did you have to carve the turkey? Like, I'm so intimidated by like if like I don't want to have a family because I don't want to carve turkey one day.
no, this dude was there. It was like her aunt's boyfriend, Sarge. He had the knife.
He knew it.
He brought that knife.
I don't like
Did he
that. I
pull-
don't
wait,
like that move
wait,
at all.
Did he pull it out of his belt?
Well, he always carves the turkey, and this was like the first year, and they were like, "Oh, Sarge is going to carve the turkey," and I'm like, "Good." 'cause
Wait, but yeah, I mean, I would let Sarge do it too because I'm intimidated by it. So
I don't even know the
I don't
guy.
know where to
I'm
start.
already
Guy named
intimidated.
Sarge.
But for him to bring his own cutlery and fucking be like, dude, I'm gonna carve your turkey in your house, like, take it easy,
Whoa, whoa,
Sarge.
whoa, whoa! He takes it seriously.
you're saying
obviously.
Z-Bird got punked on
I'm just
Thanksgiving?
saying,
in his
like,
own house?
Sarge is just rolling in, fucking.
I disagree.
like, this is my turkey,
I
little
think
fella.
Sarge is invested in it, dude. You know what I mean?
Dude, it meant a lot to Sarge to cut the turkey. He's an older dude. I'm like, let Sarge. I never
Yeah.
even wanted to cut. I don't know how.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to cut a turkey either. I'm
So
just saying,
stress off
if I know
me.
another dude just rolling in my crib with his own knife, like, dude, this turkey, I'm the one that
Now,
carves
here-
it.
Did he use it to castrate you, Z-Bird?
Some
here-
dude that comes in
Let
your
me
house.
set this
What a
up.
pussy.
This isn't some. Fuck you, Sarge. Don't ever touch my fucking turkey again, motherfucker.
I'm gonna stab you with that fucking knife, Sarge.
Anyone that comes into your house with a knife, yeah, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Not this year, Sarge.
So let's hear, like, how did this? I want to hear from start to finish how this happened, how you got this punked.
So they made the meal. I went to the turkey bowl, came back, everyone's hanging out. You know what I mean? Like they're getting ready, getting everything ready. And I'm just like looking at Addie, like, who's carving the turkey? And they're like, I
You
think
had? Were you nervous about it, like leading up to
Yeah,
it?
I
I would have been too.
because I've never carved a turkey. So I'm like, I mean, shit. Well, Sarge is just gonna do it. I mean, shit, he got that knife and everything. Let him do it. I'm like, all
See
right.
that's where I'm like, whoa. I would be like, oh, okay. Until I heard Sarge brought us out and I'm like, whoa.
Well, I think
Sarge just showed off, assuming he was gonna cut this turkey.
No, I shouldn't say it like that because Sarge brought the knife over and I went over to Sarge like, did you want to cut the turkey? He was like, yeah, I will. I was like, didn't you cut it like every year? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, just cut it. I don't know how to cut the turkey.
You spending Thanksgiving with Sarge this year?
No, fuck no.
Never again.
Never again, dude.
Oh man.
Nah, Sarge is a
Dude,
good
I
dude.
get what I get what you're saying with that because like, dude, my closet collapsed. I got a closet. I put a bunch of cheap shelving in. Johanna put like 5,000 pounds. Dude, but boom! Thank God no kids were in there. Everything is like just broke.
What was in there? Dishes or like
No, my closet.
closet?
Clothes. I
Yeah,
5,000 pounds worth of clothes.
Yeah, just
that I never wear.
Hoodies upon coats
Oh, yeah.
upon fucking.
It's just
Mad
like,
dream
so
cheese,
she's
bro.
like Jamie Cafeo's husband, Gucci. She's like, he's such like a carpenter. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna have him come in and do like,
Gucci.
yeah. Well,
He is not.
I don't know. Johanna's like so impressed with all his shit, and like I'm
When-
starting to get mad at her
Wait,
like
was
bringing
this
it
like
up.
recently?
This is like within a week that my closet collapsed.
Listen,
and all my shit's still laying.
I've worked with Gucci in fucking in labor situations. He is not a great carpenter. Did you let Gucci build you a closet?
Listen, he's in the
This is worse than Sarge.
Gucci's my Sarge. Yeah, she's like trying to like get him to do an estimate to do my closet. I'm like, how you gonna have another dude come in my house and just do shit?
I don't want to slander Gucci if he started a closet building business and shit all over it, but I've seen him work before, and it's not top tier work.
Johanna's impressed. Maybe she's
Maybe he picked up a few skills.
I need
It's
to
been
see
a-
pictures of
It's
this
been about
closet.
three years since we worked together, but like, don't be surprised if you just got like a 2x8 running across your fucking
right in the middle.
Yeah.
I put a divider.
yeah, just one little fucking
Here's
like
your
footer running across your closet.
Like I put the pants on this side and the shirts on this side. Problem solved.
What else do you want?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, dude, you invite another guy into your house to like,
Yeah.
fucking,
To
you know,
do man shit.
It's emasculating. It's emasculating.
Yeah, that's okay with me, dude.
That's why I just do everything myself and fuck
fucking
everything.
because if I start to do shit on my own, it's gonna take forever.
right.
Well,
But
that's
at
what
least
I
I
do.
would
And
rather
it's gonna
one of
be
my
uneven.
boys come over to help instead of like Johanna going out.
Yeah.
Wait,
Outsourcing it.
Yeah.
Wait, listen. So when I first moved in my house, I like not redid, but I worked on my living room, and I never finished. I've redone my living room since I've never finished it the first time.
Just
You
like
know?
let's
Yeah.
scrap this and start over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, dude. Like, you know what? The statute of limitations is up.
Wait, so did Gooch come over and give you an estimate, or did you nix
No.
it?
No.
No, you're gonna build your own closet.
Yeah, right, dude. He put that
No, I'm
closet
gonna
up
let-
already, dude.
Does Gucci have like a like this? We should probably have this conversation off the podcast. 'Cause now I'm like genuinely interested. in what
Gucci's
kind of,
like in the carpenters union.
I know
now.
he is. He sends me fucking Snapchats of him fucking pushing a broom doing nothing.
Supposedly he's hooking up his house nice, and Johanna like thinks he's like Mike Holmes from that fucking TV show. I don't know.
Homes on
Homes
homes.
on homes, dude. Everything that's fucked up in the house, Johanna's like
Gucci can fix it.
Gucci can fix it. Yeah, everything.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
Garbage disposal broke. Better call Gucci.
Yeah.
This door isn't sliding. Better call Gucci.
That's actually a pretty good commercial.
Yeah. Remember that
that's
Gucci.
fucking
If
funny.
you ever need
Yeah,
advertising,
have Gucci take the fucking garbage out.
Gucci get in a fucking bathroom.
Oh man. If you could only shop at 3 of these stores for the rest of your life, what are you choosing? We got Target, CVS, Costco, Trader Joe's, Aldi's, Walmart, Dollar Tree, 7-Eleven, or Whole Foods. Z-Bird, what do you got?
I can only shop at what, 3 of them?
3.
Costco, CVS, and Target.
Costco, CVS, and Target. Costco sells gas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you're covered there then.
Yep.
I don't think you need 3, just Costco.
No, but you can't have all those bulk
Oh,
items
you know
all the
what?
time.
I got to change that because I chew.
They don't sell chew.
Costco, Target. I can do it at CVS. Costco, Target, and 7-Eleven. Because I need a convenience store in my life.
You took my point.
A little quick cup of
Yeah,
coffee.
you definitely. Yeah, you need a convenience store for sure. So I was gonna go 7-Eleven, Costco, Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's.
Yeah, you're a Trader Joe's
Big
guy.
Trader Joe's guy. But dude, I'll tell you what, man. I hate on Aldi just because that fucking stupid quarter. But like, dude, Aldi got some fire stuff, dude. They really
deals,
fucking do.
too, right?
Yeah, it's
They got
fucking
like
cheap.
weird random items Like
Yeah.
sometimes
Different
It's
you're-
not
brands.
consistent.
No, yeah, but like to see, like, you know what? Maybe I do need this lawn chair
yeah, maybe you do.
for
And,
cheap for
and some
12 bucks.
arugula.
Yeah,
Did you either one of you or any actually? There's a store. I think it's kind of like a Trader Joe's Aldi mixed. It's called Fresh Time.
Yeah,
I never
Rosa,
fuck with
Rosa
Fresh
hits
Time.
Fresh Time.
where's that at?
There's one out in West Mifflin by
Yeah,
Century
3
Three.
got one.
My
I think there's one
cousin
out in
Gene
Robinson.
swears by it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosa goes to Fresh Time. I think there's one out in like Banksville or some shit by her mom's
Okay.
house. Yeah.
Dude, Trader Joe's got this tzatziki sauce, man. Holy
What's
fuck.
tzatziki
Good.
sauce?
Oh,
That's the cucumber
dude,
sauce from the
cucumber
gyro.
sauce on the
that's
gyro.
hard. That's good stuff. It's good. Tzatziki's hard to find.
Really
It
hard
is.
to find. I just had Lenny buy 3 containers of it.
Really?
Dude,
You
one,
bulking up,
there's
Where do
like
you put it on?
Everything.
pita bread, cucumbers.
Dip,
fucking
just dip pita
yeah,
bread in it.
yeah,
It's
right, that's
fire.
what-
Yeah.
Do you use the little nan dippers?
like the naan bread or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I ate
You
with
don't know
today.
nan bread.
I was
Yeah.
just, I was thinking that, dude. Like, that's perfect.
Yeah, I should even have said that. These motherfuckers would go buy up all my tzatziki sauce. What do you guys? Where are you shopping at?
Costco, Target. Like I said, it's pretty basic for me.
Yeah,
I'm not a
7-Eleven.
Trader Joe's guy. Yeah.
I think Mike's is the answer, dude. Like Costco, you get all your bulk. Fucking Target, everything that Costco has in bulk or shit you need otherwise.
Plus, Target got the gear too. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Costco has some gear, but like,
They
And
got
then you need the
gear.
7-Eleven.
You can get a car battery. You can get tires.
Yeah, you can get anything.
I-
A
and
cell
Dude,
phone.
They're stepping into everything. Cell phone, big screen TVs.
Vacations, cruises.
Yeah, you can get a
gift
fucking
cards.
timeshare,
You can get
Yeah.
fucking. You can buy them fucking,
Mattresses.
a churro.
Yeah.
We got to go to the mattresses. I'm going to Costco.
man, I haven't had a churro forever. I love a good churro. I remember the first time I ever had a churro was out at the Way Pool, and I ate
Blew
like,
your fucking
dude,
mind.
I ate like 7 of them. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
This
thing,
is
dude?
delicious.
Yeah,
What's
we
it,
we
just
all
deep fried, like it's like that long
deep fried
stick?
dough with
Yeah.
cinnamon and sugar on it.
Yeah.
Dude, Yogi's mom took us out to the wave pool. We all ate a million fucking churros because we never fucking had them before, and we all were farting on the way home. She was so mad, it was crazy.
She didn't like it.
Dude, it was so
Churro fart.
bad, dude. We were all churro farting, man.
She was like, "You bunch of Jagger bushes."
Yeah, she was. Oh, it was disgusting. But yeah, we were all churroed up, losing our marbles. Bunch of kids from Greenfield.
Losing your O-rings.
Yeah.
Just
Getting
smelling.
introduced to Mexican cuisine for the first time.
Yogi's like, you smell pretty good in here, dog.
I mean, it's probably like the best churro I ever had.
Yeah, they were like $1 a piece or some shit like that. We were banging through them.
He's like, dip that shit in NyQuil.
He was putting volumes inside of it.
Jack was like, I never slept so long after eating them churros.
It really, all those farts made my ass hurt.
Such an inside joke.
yeah.
Would you rather have Cheeto fingers or wet socks for the next 24 hours?
Cheetah fingers.
100% Cheeto fingers.
Yeah, if it's only a day, Cheeto fingers.
Yeah, no one wants trench foot.
Yeah.
from wet ass
wet
socks.
socks are brutal, man.
No, I fucking swear to God, the waterproof shoes is a fucking urban legend. Dude.
Yeah, they're resistant.
I buy
No, like boots.
Yeah,
unless you're buying like the rubber ones, like I,
snow boot ones. You're saying?
I bought like pretty. I wouldn't want to say but they were good quality boots. These ones I just bought. I sprayed them with the acrylic and everything, and then fucking water still found a way in there.
Dude, I don't know. I got this pair of Carhartts that I had for a long time, and like they're pretty legit, man. My
You
feet
gotta
don't
send
get
me a
wet.
picture of them.
Carhartts
Oh,
might
well.
be my favorite
were
fucking
expensive.
boot.
They
Yeah,
were
but they
expensive.
they do actually last long, and they're waterproof at first. But when you walk, I mean, all of us wear them every single fucking day
Yeah.
at work. They start like opening up around
Like
this
a 3
fucking
month.
side.
There's like a 3 month.
yeah,
max.
they'll be waterproof for
Unless
3
you
months.
get a Red Wing.
I don't know, man. I
Red Wings are like
No.
$300.
I found Red Wings one time at Gabriel Brothers.
Oh,
they
you-
were $80, and they
you
were like
scored.
they were fucking, and those were the best boots I ever
Yeah,
had.
they're expensive.
And
as
I'll tell
fuck,
you
though.
one thing too, like all that shit about your feet, you have more energy and shit like that. It was 100% true. I didn't notice it till a couple weeks later. Like my shit wasn't aching like it was before. I might go
I'm about
back.
to go get some Red Wings.
They are.
Yeah, they're dope,
I
but those are
I
good
chew
boots,
boots
too.
up.
And I think they're guaranteed for life. Like if you wear the
You rip
sole
them
out,
up and shit.
they
yeah.
replace
you take
the
them.
sole.
Yeah, you could take them back to
They'll
the store.
resole them for you.
Can't beat that.
Get what you pay for.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
That's the
they're made in America.
If you could have an endless supply of anything, what would it be? No,
Whoa.
not money, obviously.
Yeah, that's a good fucking question.
Pizza?
I mean,
That was the first thing that popped in my head, but then I'm like, there got to be something better than
There got to
that.
be something better than that.
man,
I really can't think of anything better than pizza.
Too
right
bad
now.
I don't do drugs anymore.
Well, that's actually smart because if you get an endless supply of drugs, you could just sell drugs until you get pinched.
But you're eventually get pinched.
You're gonna get pinched.
Or I'll
though.
probably,
just do them all.
Yeah, that'd be a
Yeah,
downside too.
I'm trying to think. Well,
I was gonna say like an endless supply of just like plane tickets. I could take a trip anywhere I fucking want, whenever
really
I
good
want.
that's a
answer.
good. I would have thought you would have said beer, 100% or alcohol. That was
Well,
a good
I mean, I
answer.
can always get beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plane tickets are expensive. Plane tickets, that's a good answer.
What about gas?
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
Gas. Good answer.
Good answer.
Is it on the board? Tell me gas.
Better than pizza. That's for sure. Man, the Minios and North Hills, they didn't need to come out there.
You just been crushing it.
They don't need to come out there, John. You know what I mean? Every Sunday.
Are you
Do
the
it.
Reggie over there?
Oh, my
They know you by
dude.
name.
It's crazy.
Who runs? Who's over at Reach Deutsch?
The big dude with
Gary.
the mustache.
Oh, Dom.
Yeah, Dom's down there. That's it. So the thing is, they have the downstairs is for pickup only. So I've never been upstairs because I just get it to go all the time.
Yeah.
So like I've seen him down there. I never went upstairs. So I don't know who's like running the show up there. It's a bunch of like teenagers down there fucking
Damn, there's some reason at the end of every one of our shows,
starving.
somehow, but food gets brought up, and I'm just thinking about like a fresh slice
I
of
stop
hot
at
pizza.
I stop at Aiello's 3 out of 4 times on the way
Yeah,
home.
dude, I will get so fat if I eat pizza like consistently at night. It's insane.
I get 4 pieces, and then I'll eat 3.5 of them before I get in the door. And I'll be like, honey, I brought you some crust. But I usually order a pizza, and then I'll order 4 slices off the top. So I can eat them 4 real quick before I get home. And then I'll eat you know what I mean? Then when we eat, I eat like 6 pieces.
It doesn't look like you're an animal.
Yeah, but I am.
Yeah.
What were you? So, okay, let's take back pizza because you weren't we start name.
You jumped the gun on that one.
I still can't think of anything else. I
What
can't
are you
stop thinking
thinking,
about
John?
pizza.
Dude, I don't know. I'm having like a hard time. Like, Shirley just fired out like a good answer.
That was
I
that
don't want to
was
say
a
something
good-
stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, like it'd be nice not to pay
Dude,
for
fucking
weed.
vacation days would be fucking amazing. I mean,
That,
like,
that's not a bad thing. To paid vacation days.
yeah. Let me think.
No, like,
That's
Episodes of Greenfield's Finest podcast, and I think on that note, we're gonna
yeah,
wrap
let's
it
wrap
up.
it up.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the continued support. Please don't forget to tell a friend about Greenfield's Finest podcast. Everyone, have a great week, and most importantly, remember, Greenfield loves you. We're out.